Hmm? Huh. Hmm? Hungry?
No seko karamito moe.
Huh?
No kana.
Oh. Right, devils have their own language. Irisebu emoku erasose suito. So much for that. Huh? She understood. Her horn is broken. Oh! Here you go. Eat up. What's the word for eat? I forgot. For you.
No seko moe tobido to akoa.
Yes, all yours. Mm-hmm. I don't know much about Devil Society. But I've heard that when a devil has one of their horns broken off like that, it supposedly means they've committed some kind of crime and been banished. But a kid this young, by herself? No, she must have been banished with her family. Wofto tusetoripu na movtobu esneto sikuzi?
Ragalane doedin sepoyatoes. Lekonato monoke leftaku e mokuto.
Someone said to stay away? Something wild animals? Well, finish eating and then we'll go find your family.
Hemokua.
Hmm? Where are you taking me, little one?
Raga levo eleftiatoes.
Go there?
Raga line doidiseva.
Based on the shape of the horns, this was a male devil. Was he her father?
Lekonato monoke letako hemak. Noitarapes itifas lineon naratera.
Animals, they will come, so you shouldn't stay close? Probably something like you need to stay away. My body is going to attract wild animals. Or at least that would be my best guess. So, you ended up in this dark forest alone because he died. And still, you did as you were told. Damn it! I can't just turn a blind eye and leave her, not now. Guniftos, Gunoleva, Tierra, Dele Lerro. Shifus na auto, Imo Elise. We can bury him, at least. So Rios Fatido Nama? There, that's more or less a proper grave. No name for the marker, but he's at rest.
Gratito.
Oh, there's no need to thank me. Well, we buried her father. Guess now I take her back to Kreutz. Imuyemang Dale.
Yemang Dale?
Wofto Yemang.
Latina.
Latina? Imu Fotobu Wofto Ogu? So light. I can't make you walk. It'd be dark out by the time we got back.
Noisiko Matametidor?
Nah, I don't mind. My pack weighs more than you. Look down there. That's Kreutz. The rich nobles live in the north, the commoners in the south. I am not a noble, so I live in the south, of course.
evening, Dale. I thought you were hunting magical beasts in the forest.
Oh, I was. Job's done. Here you go. Toll for 2.
So who's the girl?
I found her in the woods. Apparently her father passed away.
She's a devil child.
That's true, but who better to handle any devil trouble than me?
Ha! Guess you've got a point. Go on then.
Pretty lively place, isn't it? The second biggest city in the entire nation of Labond.
You deal.
I knew not being able to communicate would be tricky. All things considered, why don't we use the back door?
Here you go.
Thanks, Rita. Hey, did I mention how pretty you look today?
Nice try, Amos, but flattery won't get you a discount here.
Rita, can I get a refill?
Yeah, one for me too.
Sure,
Rita, my order ready yet?
I'll check on it right now. Kenneth, those fritters almost done?
Pulling them out of the fryer now.
Kenneth!
Hey, Dale, welcome back. Something wrong? Why didn't you come in through the front? What the heck? Who's that?
She's a little girl I found. Long story.
You can't just bring home a kid like a stray dog.
Yeah, but for now, can I use the hot water?
Sure, knock yourself out.
Thanks, Kenneth.
Kenneth, fritters!
Fritters are done. Come and get them.
Latina, come, Emok. Still, the water won't hurt you. I'm just trying to get you cleaned up. Come on! There you go. That's looking a lot better already. What a difference. Practically night and day.
Dale? I heard you got yourself into trouble again. You had a kid?
Are you kidding? I just turned 18. You think I fathered a kid at 12? I found her deep in the forest.
She was by herself?
There was also a dead devil I think was her father.
Here, little one. Have some old clothes of mine. They're a bit big, but they'll do for now.
Deal.
Oh, her name is Rita. Rita.
Rita? You deal her Rita.
Yes, that's right.
Rita. Latina.
Oh my, what a little lady.
She mostly only seems to know devil language.
So how have you been talking to her?
The devil language is just like the language we use for spellcasting.
I see. So, you've brought her here. Now what?
Not sure. I need to figure out some things first.
Lauha, Setogel Yonadi.
That kid, you know who she is.
Dale found her in the woods or something.
I know he's scary looking, but don't sweat it. I promise he won't eat you.
You're one to talk. You're scarier than I am.
No bounties for anyone matching her description. None for any devil men either. Or at least not like the one you said had been with her.
Regardless of whether she's a devil or not, if she was a criminal, there'd be something about it on Akdar's message board. So who is she?
A little girl that young. You'd think that someone would have made a report or search request.
That dead devil. He must have been her father. Maybe he was the only family she had.
Poor thing.
Was that you?
She must smell Kenneth's cooking.
There, just for you.
House special fried rice. Here, bon appetit.
Dale Toma. Noi se kui munue.
Yep, go ahead.
Dale, have you decided what to do with her?
Not yet.
Unbelievable. Have you thought about a plan at all?
Well, you know, actually, the town orphanage did cross my mind.
I don't think the orphanage would be such a good idea. She's of another race, she doesn't speak the language, and that place is perpetually underfunded as it is.
Rita, get her water, quick!
Oh no, was it too hot?
Hey, looks like you like it. Good, I'm glad. Let's figure out what to do with you tomorrow. I've been renting a room in the attic. You can sleep there. Rita and Kenneth store some stuff up here too, so you'll have to forgive the clutter. Latina. Time for bed. Fell asleep as soon as her head hit the pillow. Must have been an overwhelming day. Coming to a place she's never been before, not being able to understand the language or what's going on. Latina, what am I gonna do with you? What is it? What's wrong?
Can you?
Probably should have shown her where the restroom was earlier. Oh, right. Latina. I'll let her sleep a bit longer. I'm not leaving you. Nainero meru porbu. It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's right. It's okay. Of course she's clingy. She was all alone out there.
Well now, someone's up early. Good morning, Latina. Morning to you too, Dale.
Hi, Rita. Good morning. We're gonna go wash up for breakfast. Hold still now while I get your face.
Dale!
Yes, Rita?
Could you bring Latina inside?
Sure.
They're perfect. Her hair's so pretty. You agree?
You're amazing, Rita. She looks adorable.
Miss also hides her broken horn. Her being a devil is one thing, but we should keep that a secret.
Yeah, you've got a point.
Good morning. Here, breakfast is served.
Good morning, too.
Oh my!
Nekador, Ninaor.
Suselok. Yeah, you said it the right way.
She figured out how to say good morning? What a smart girl.
And I'm the very first person she said it to? Lucky me.
Yeah, congrats, Kenneth. Lucky you.
Are you angry?
Can eat up?
Uh-huh. Sweets? You hardly ever make those.
It's not for you, dummy.
Kenneth wanted to make Latina a special treat.
I thought she'd enjoy it, so I figured why not?
Kenneth has a soft side? I had no idea.
Dale.
Eat up.
I'd imagine there aren't that many yummy things to eat when you're scared and alone in the woods.
Scared and alone. Would she stay that way at the orphanage? Come on, Latina. Time to go.
Where are you off to?
The town market. Latina needs shoes and something else to wear besides an oversized shirt.
Wow. Dale Recce is one of the best adventurers in Croix, and even he can't help but spoil her.
I think we might have to find a new place. To store that extra stuff we've been keeping in the attic.
Guardia, is it really?
This is the market where we shop. Shop. What was the word for that in devil language? I can't think of it. And what do shop for little girls anyway? I'll just ask the merchants, they'll know. I'm so tired.
I don't think the orphanage would be such a good idea. She's of another race and doesn't speak the language.
There are bound to be problems no matter what I do. What's best for her?
Dale?
Huh?
Is it okay, Dale? Is it okay?
Welcome back! Wow, you certainly enjoyed a little shopping.
I don't know what girls need, so I just bought what the merchant said to.
Have you decided then, what to do with her?
I'm not sure if keeping her would even be an option.
Why not?
What do you mean? I'm a single man and an adventurer too.
Yeah, so what?
So what? I can be gone for days at a time.
Kenneth and I can look after her when you're away. But at the end of the day, the choice is yours.
My choice? Honestly, I'm not sure. The only thing I'm good at is fighting. Should I even be raising a kid? Am I capable of making her happy?
Dale? Dale!
Oh, Latina.
It's okay?
Yeah, it's okay. Right, it's gonna be okay.
Hey, what's going on?
I made up my mind. I've decided to keep her. I'm adopting Latina. From now on, I'll look after her.
On the day you were born, a beautiful rainbow arched across the sky. And everybody knows that rainbows have 7 colors, even if they have a different language or culture. This is because rainbows are truly special, a sign from the earth itself. They reveal to us the will of the gods. When we see a rainbow, it means that the gods are looking down on us and smiling.
Hey, why such a long face?
You know the magic beast hunt I went on the other day?
The one where you picked up Latina?
The client is requesting that I report and confirm the job's done. Normally I'd bring a hide or some body parts as proof, but with those creatures...
Oh yeah, those things do stink. If you brought parts back here, I'd kick you out.
So instead I have to take the client to the area to confirm I got them all. It's not a trip where I can bring Latina with me.
I told you before, when these things come up, leave her with us.
I know, but are you sure? Latina! Hang on, I'm coming! I'm sorry for leaving you alone. I can't do it. Rita, how can I possibly abandon her?
Dale, don't be overdramatic. You can't take her.
Yes, I can. Wild beasts may eat my client, but I'll keep Latina safe.
He's in real trouble.
Dale, go?
Latina. I can't leave! No, I don't have to be paid. Who needs money? I'll just stay here with Latina.
Look, you'll be back before nightfall, right? This will be good practice for when you're gone on longer jobs. You have to let go sometime, and being a responsible parent means you need to provide for her.
Ore, ogukuro. Latina, yatos, ere. You understand?
It's okay.
What a sweet, brave girl.
I'm sorry, Latina.
Okay. Latina, okay.
Oh, Latina, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Latina, I promise I'll be back as soon as possible. You be a good girl, okay?
Enough, Dale. She knows. Just get going already.
Bye, Latina.
I'll show you what to do. You ready? Have a safe trip.
Bye, Dale. Have a safe trip.
Bye. See you soon.
Have a safe trip.
Hurry or you'll be late. Don't worry. He'll be back soon.
It's okay.
Hey, Kenneth, could you speed it
Hope
up?
you're hungry.
I'm on escort duty and I gotta start early.
First come, first served.
Looks like the only jobs left are real crap. Clearing beasts out of the crops and the like.
Here's your change. Come again. If you want to get one of the choice jobs, you should start checking more often. We always post the listings for Makdar's message board as soon as they go up.
Yeah, I know. Guess I'm off today. Hey, Kenneth, how about another round?
I hear you. You don't need to yell. Here, enjoy.
The new girl you got bussing tables looks a bit on the young side.
What?
Any young pup could handle that.
Seriously, I ain't lying. This chick last night, man, she was nuts.
Nuts for you? Oh no!
Latina? Good. Nice job.
You did such a good job today. Kenneth made you a reward.
Rita, I'm off to the market.
Have a safe trip.
Have a safe trip.
It really is great having a kid around. You know, we really should have some of our own.
How about we start with one of our own? Then we can talk about 2 or 3.
Refill, please. Careful, it's heavy.
You're a hit. Everyone loves you.
Latina!
Hi, Dale. That was fast.
Latina, Latina, were you that lonely without me?
I'll come home. I'll come home.
You learned to say welcome home. I'm so proud. Sounds like you were just fine.
Hey, Dale, that's one tiny girlfriend you got there. You know you're grinning like an idiot?
Shut up. So tell me, how'd it go? Did she behave herself?
She was almost too good. Smart little thing. You won't believe what she did.
What? What'd she do? She just started helping out? All on her own?
She paid attention to everything going on, figured out what needed to be done, and then she just got right to work. Like those mashed potatoes you're eating. She helped Kenneth make them.
Really? You made these? Great job. Best ones I've ever had. Well, I'd like seconds, please. I want to eat all the mashed potatoes. Every last bite.
Just one last spot.
Cleaning done now?
Yep, we're finished.
It's only been a week and she already understands so much. I'm impressed.
Why, thank you. I've been working with her every night using picture books. What's this?
Doggy.
Good. And this one?
Kitty cat.
Excellent. And this?
Horsey.
It is just the cutest darn thing. Kids sure do learn new things pretty quick, don't they?
They do, but not like her. Latina's special. She's sharp, intelligent, and has a huge heart for such a tiny girl.
Just like father and daughter. Since when is Giant Kenneth so bloody good with kids? I had no idea.
Kenneth said it only takes her a few tries to master something new. He's really good with her.
Did her hand slip just now? Oh no, should I go stop this? No, she said she wanted to help peel the potatoes, and so I must respect her decision.
If it's really bothering you that much, you can just not look.
What? I can't do that! I won't see her figure it out.
Suit yourself. You heading out?
Yeah, to the Eastern District. We ran out of potatoes, so I'm gonna go get more.
Out of potatoes?
That's right, and no more potatoes mean no more mashed potatoes either.
No more mashed potatoes?
You made these? Best ones I've ever had.
Something wrong?
Kenneth, I go too?
You wanna come along? Sure.
Kenneth?
Huh?
Please, Dale. Can I?
What am I supposed to do when she looks at me like that? Say no? I could go too, but that might be overprotective. And Kenneth will be with her. Yeah, Kenneth will be with her. And they say if you love someone, you have to learn to let them go. Sure, Latina. You can go.
Yay!
Dale, that's surprisingly mature of you.
Just stay real close to Kenneth now, understand?
Understand. Stay with Kenneth.
So what do you think? Oh, right. You were here once before when you bought clothes with Dale.
Doggy. Kitty cat. Horsey. Kenneth?
Latina!
What do you mean you lost Latina?
I'm so sorry, Dale. I thought she was right there walking beside me the whole time, but then suddenly she wasn't.
Well, what's done is done. It doesn't matter how it happened. She's lost. Freaking out about it won't solve anything. Ah! Why the heck didn't I learn some locating magic back when I had the chance? At the time, I didn't think I'd ever need it. I failed you, Latina. I'm sorry. I apologize. Please forgive me.
Instead of carrying on, why don't you go look for her?
Yes, good idea.
The border guards are all regulars here, so if anyone tried to take her out of the city, they'd be stopped at the gates. Knowing her, she's more than likely smart enough to find her way back here on her own. Then again...
Anyone willing to join the search for Latina gets free drinks for the rest of the night!
Us find a lost kid? Wouldn't fighting with a phantasmal beast be a lot easier?
Hey, what's up?
That girl is the best little waitress and busser I've seen. Without her, my food won't taste right.
For the man who finds her, there'll be a reward, too. What do you say, guys? A little searching and then back by nightfall. Is that so hard?
I got nothing better to do. And it wouldn't hurt to have Dale owe me one. Today's a good day to go work on the fire pit.
Where, Kenneth?
Hey, kid. I don't think I've seen you before. So what are you doing around here? I ain't seen anyone with hair like yours. You a noble's kid or something?
Nah, no way. If she was, her dress would be much fancier. Her hair is pretty weird, though. Not quite silver and not quite gold.
Why's that? You from out of town? Huh? What did you say?
Better stop it, Rudy. You're gonna make her cry.
I'm just talking to her. Tell me where you're from. Hey, we're not done yet. Don't run away. What the heck was that?
It sounds like another language.
Stupid boys! What do you think you're doing?
Chloe.
How dare you pick on a little girl? That's terrible! You're so good at
We weren't kicking on her, I swear!
I can't!
So you don't like getting beat up? Next time, don't bully a little girl.
We didn't mean to bully her.
Then what were you trying to do?
Talk to her? You could have asked before attacking us, you know.
Ow.
It hurts. You okay?
I'm sure it's fine. Just spit on it and rub it in.
You really like spit.
Hurt me. My fault. Latina, talk bad. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. It's my own fault for scaring you.
Topia, Neva, Latina, Hoshu, Illugininamu, Guni Refu.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Oh, wow. She knows magic.
And to be using it when she's still so little? That's amazing. Hey, kid, who taught you? I've never seen magic up close.
Magic?
Yeah, and there aren't that many people who know how to use it. There are some that work up at the temple, a few that work for the big landowners, and a few others that work for the big business owners. Oh, and I guess the adventurers know magic too.
Adventurer. Like Dale.
What's the matter?
Latina, go back. Home, please. Don't know how.
So she's lost?
Where is home? What does it look like?
On outside, striped cat.
A striped cat?
I think I might know. The pub in the southern district with the green sign, it has a name like that, doesn't it? Where the adventurers go?
Adventurers! Lots and lots of them, yes!
Latina!
Are there any other kinds of magic you can do?
Huh?
Magic, like you did on Marcel, but different. Ah, so just healing stuff.
That's still pretty incredible. Are you sure about this? I mean, it's the Southern District. Mom said to only go here with an adult.
But we're helping someone who's lost, since that's the reason your mom probably won't mind.
Maybe. What about all the lowlifes and roughnecks that live here, though? Aren't they...
We were just helping her get back home.
There you are. I found you.
Huh?
So then, they were helping you get home?
We found someone she knows.
Yeah, so, we'll just be on our way.
Hold it. Don't go yet. You've already brought her this far. You have to see that she gets home, too.
Sure, okay.
Kenneth, I'm sorry.
I'm just glad you're okay.
You four share this, all right?
Yes, ma'am, we will.
You brought Latina home to us. I can't thank you enough.
Oh, thanks.
We were happy to help. That's what friends are supposed to do.
Oh? So Latina made some new friends, huh? Well then, you come back to play real soon.
Sure.
All right, time to go. You brought her home, so I'll return the favor. It can get a bit rough around these parts at night.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Jovester. I owe you one.
Don't worry about it.
Latina, see you soon.
Yeah, see you soon. I'm sorry I made you worry about me.
It's fine.
Thank you for going out and looking for me.
As long as you're okay, then we're okay.
Mm-hmm. Lost no more. But I think we're still missing somebody, aren't we?
Here he is now.
Hey! Did anyone turn up any... Latina? Latina? Hey, don't cry.
I'm so sorry, Dale. I didn't stay with Kenneth, like you said. Latina was bad. Are you mad at me?
I'm not. I'm not mad at you. I was just worried about you, that's all.
I was should be mad at me.
No. You did nothing wrong.
Latina was all alone. Couldn't get home. Latina's scared.
Don't cry. It's okay. You're safe now, Latina.
Dale, don't leave me. Ever, okay? Latina doesn't want to be alone again.
We're there. I won't ever leave you. We'll stay together. It's okay. It's okay. The stars?
The stars?
And sky.
And sky.
Your language skills are really coming along, Latina. So, I think we should try something a little harder. What do you think? Like this. Take a look.
Rainbow.
Rainbows. They're a sign that the gods are looking down on us and smiling. The gods smiled when you were born, and they watch over you still. So no matter what happens, you will be okay. You'll find happiness. And you are allowed to be happy. Don't forget that.
Hey, is there something wrong, Latina? Oh, you're tired. I guess it is late. And you've also had a pretty rough day.
Fate will protect you, I promise. So please, please be happy. I have to leave you now, but I'll be watching over you from beyond the rainbow.
Latina is so darn cute it's making me not want to go to work.
Again with this nonsense?
But this time, I have to go to Ausblick. Instead of being with Latina, I have to hang around a bunch of conniving old geezers in the capital, and they always keep me there for so long! I don't want to go! I don't want to go! I know it's work, so I have to. On the other hand, Latina could be lonely without me. On the other hand, she's made some friends her own age, so she'll have them. Thus, after careful consideration, I still don't want to go! I still don't want to go! Don't make me!
What if you brought her a gift from the capital? Something she'd enjoy that you can't get around here?
Like a souvenir?
Well, I was thinking maybe some fancy candy or toy.
Thank you, Dale. I love you so much.
All right. I can do this, I think.
Yeah? Good. That's nice.
Latina, you can stay in bed if you're tired.
Don't want to.
I'm sorry, Latina. I'll be gone a lot longer this time. Can you be a brave girl?
It's okay. I'll be a brave girl.
I'm gonna bring you so many presents! I'll take care of her. Guard her with your lives.
We will.
Just don't go and do anything I wouldn't do.
Of course not. Latina needs me. Bye. Wish me luck.
Okay. Bye, Dale. Have a safe trip. Good luck at work. Take care of yourself.
You can do this. Come on, Dale. You can do this.
Titi, you excited? Today we're flying an adventurer to the capital. Although, I heard some rumors he's a tough guy. Huh? Titi, there he is! By the command of Noble Duke Eldstead, I'll be flying you today.
I'm Dale Recce. Thanks for the ride.
Hey, you good?
I'm good.
Okay, fly, Titi! I heard the flight master before me got on this guy's nerves and lost his job.
What kind of gift should I get her, though? I've got no idea what a girl would want. I don't have a clue. Something cute. Is that it?
He's annoyed already. I wonder if there's a way I can break the tension. Hungry? If you'd like to have some, I brought plenty.
Fancy candy?
Oh no. I just remembered what the old flight master did that made him so mad. I heard he treated this guy like a little kid.
I don't think I've ever bought Latina any candy before, have I? With her cheeks stuffed full of it, she'd look like an adorable chipmunk. And I bet she'd love all the pretty colors, too.
I'm so fired. Sir, we have now arrived at your destination. Huh? Is there anything else?
That. Where do they sell it?
Lord Gregor is awaiting you, sir.
There you are.
Hello, Gregor. It's been a while. Where's your fiancée? I haven't gotten to meet her yet.
This is how you greet me, Dale? How would you like to die?
I see you're still charming as ever.
Rose is not my fiancée. What do you want with her? A souvenir? Those are for when you're about to leave. You just got here.
I don't want to get just any old souvenir. I need something that's good for a little girl. I would ask your advice, but if I know you, you don't have the foggiest idea what girls like, so I thought I'd ask your fiancé.
We're not engaged. Don't move, I'll be quick. Wait a minute, what little girl?
The one I'm raising. She is just the sweetest thing and so adorable. I mean, like, so cute. The way she waved her tiny hand when she said goodbye, it melted my heart. Leaving was so hard. I want to go home. But first, must work. You ready, Gregor? Let's finish this right now. Move out, take these guys down, and done.
What in the world happened to you? So you adopted a devil child with a broken horn. I see.
Since I am an adventurer, I figured it wouldn't be a problem if she lived with me.
No, that wouldn't be a problem, as long as she's with you. Though from time to time you do have to kill devils as part of your job. Is raising one going to make that an issue?
Devils, humans, if that's the job, I'll kill them.
That's a relief to hear. You see, we've located the servants of the 7th Demon Lord.
Are they minions, or are they actual demons?
It's not yet entirely certain. As you well know, demons who enter the service of a Demon Lord gain power far beyond that which they would ordinarily have. Reports indicate some aren't devils, but most are.
As I said, if that's the job, I don't care.
Good. We'll leave shortly.
The young master still likes to play rough, huh?
I am unlike other nobles. Instead of relying on my family name, I live by this. My mother was a foreigner and not my father's first wife. Let my older brothers worry about the future of our house. I prefer to live in the moment, and that works for me.
Well, I know I'll feel safer with you there.
Mock me all you like, but do remember your manners with my father.
Don't worry, I will.
A coordinated strike by the nation's armed forces may be seen as a declaration of war. This plan will minimize that risk, yet allow us to remove the threat the servants of the Demon Lord pose to our country. My military advisors and I all agree that sending a small, elite force to ambush and neutralize these minions is the most prudent course of action, and should be sufficiently effective.
In other words, another round of guerrilla warfare. Same as ever.
If the scouts are correct, our targets are on the other side of this mountain.
Way on the other side? Then wouldn't a dragon be the best way to get there?
Oh, come on. Do you want them to see us coming?
This is just going to take some time.
Not enough.
What do you mean? We expected this. We have plenty of food and some...
Not enough! There's not enough Latina!
There's not enough what now?
There's not enough Latina! I need to see her! I need to see her right now! Latina!
Seriously, Dale, what is wrong with you?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. But if you eat it, I'll give you a discount.
So you're pushing this shepherd's pie on people now, is that it? Is eating this stuff even safe?
Well, it's her practice.
Whose practice? You mean the little ones?
That's right. She's practicing shepherd's pie.
All right then. I'll try some.
Good news! You sold one!
Do you think it came out okay?
Once he's done, ask him yourself. Keep an eye on it and let me know when it looks like it's done. Hey, Rita, you're back early.
I see your apprentice is back.
Well, she is for right now. She just looks so lonely. Don't worry about Dale, he'll come back. He's gone on lots of jobs, he always does. And now that you're here, and he knows you're waiting for him, I'm sure that he'll race home.
And last time he did let me know the moment he got here.
He did, and he never announced he was home before you came along.
Really?
Yep. Latina, you are very special to Dale.
Are you sure? I'm really special?
I know you are.
Then you think I might be able to stay with Dale forever?
Well, considering the huge fuss he made when you got lost, I don't think he'd let you go.
They chased me and made me run away from my old home and said I was bad. But Rog, he said that wasn't true and stayed with me, but he ended up dead.
Huh? Who was Rog? A friend?
No, Rog was part of my family. Rog was Latina's male parent. He and the rest of my family said the others were wrong. They said I wasn't bad. But when Rog died in the woods, I started to wonder if maybe I was bad after all. Dale, he tells me that I'm a good girl, and even though we aren't family, he accepts me. He was the first one to do that. To me, Dale is the special one.
Does he know that? Have you told him?
If Dale ever found out I was bad, I'm worried he might hate me. I'm scared. I don't want Dale to hate me. What happens then?
I see. Hey, Latina, what if I taught you how to cook a special dish for Dale, for when he gets back?
A special dish?
Yeah, you could practice making it now, then surprise him. Sound good?
I like that idea. Okay, Kenneth, teach me.
Oh, you should have been there. She looks so cute.
Looks like this one's smitten too. First Dale, and now Latina. Apprentice adventurer and an apprentice cook.
Don't make it sound like I'm Grandpa. And Dale wasn't my apprentice. I just showed him a thing or two. Latina, though, she's smart. It might be worth it to train her. She could be famous someday.
If you say so. Oh my. Latina, your friend's here.
My friend's here? Thank you for the tea and cookies.
You two have fun.
Chloe, are you sure we're friends? Yes. Why do you ask that? I've never had a friend before. How do you know we are?
I know we're friends because we're about the same age, and even though we're not related, we play together and have fun.
I never knew other kids. Only grown-ups and family.
Really? You haven't been around other kids ever? At last it all makes sense. Oh, wait, that reminds me. I came here for a reason. I wanted to ask you about school.
About school?
Me, Marcel, Anthony, Rudy, we all go to school every year and it starts in the fall. I hope you're gonna go too, then we'll all be in the same class.
Wait, Latina, do you know how old you are?
7 now, but almost 8.
7? Wow, I thought you were closer to 4. Have you told Dale? Does he know?
He's never asked.
Does that mean Latina can go to school with us?
Maybe. Actually, I'll make sure Dale lets her go.
Yay! We're gonna be going to school together. I can hardly wait.
If you're happy I'm going, then I'm happy I'm going.
I'm so glad.
Me too.
I have to remember to tell Dale. He'll need to enroll her when he gets back.
Is it me or is it getting hotter?
Thanks to Amar's blessing, the ground throughout this area is superheated. It attracts dragons who are ready to mate. I'm certain those dragons belong to the 7th Demon Lord.
No doubt. They've gotta be. That woman there is a demon. Kuniluka, Luodo, Etatier, Dale Reki Leduro, Mofus Nato, Imule Lise Uros, Gufo Taler Nido, Sierra Egunakia! Tiela, Deo Leduro, Imenkukata, and Koslamos!
Saito!
And that's that.
Indeed.
Here you go, another round.
I'd like a shepherd's pie.
Yeah, and I'd like one too.
It'll take a while, is that alright?
I don't mind waiting. I got nothing but time.
That is the main reason we came today, after all.
I'm glad it won't bother you. 2 pies coming up.
Hang on a second. You aren't gonna be the one bringing them out, will you?
Relax, I won't. Latina's been serving them herself. She wants to see who orders them.
Here's your shepherd's pie. It's very hot, so please be careful.
Looks great. I think that practice is paying off.
You think so? Thanks so much. I hope you enjoy your food.
That smile, that's why I'm here.
Oh yeah, it really soothes the soul.
Time to chow down.
Yeah, don't wait.
She's got us all wrapped around her little finger. Even those 3 dumb lugs.
Did you like the food?
Very much. Best shepherd's pie I've ever had.
You mean it?
Uh-huh.
Thanks, Mr. Gilbuster.
That's one special little girl. She doesn't know it, but she has a real gift.
I gotta get out of here! We're done! Get me on a dragon right now! Latina is waiting for me!
Sorry, Dale, you're still on the clock. You must attend tonight's banquet.
No, but I don't want to go to a stupid, stuffy old banquet! I want to go home!
What about the souvenir you wanted? You had the maids prepare a mountain of options. Don't you need to choose one? Isn't the point to pick it out yourself?
Yeah, you're right! No, I hope Latina will like it!
I give up, Dale. I don't know what this is, but I'm done.
Latina! 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 Latina!
You couldn't even start with a hello?
Rita, where's Latina? Is she okay?
Latina's fine. She's cooking with Kenneth.
It's Dale!
Latina! I'm finally home, Latina. Were you good for Rita? I missed you. Missed you so much. Did you miss me too?
Yes, I missed you very much, Dale. You were gone for a long time, but I'm happy you're home safe. Welcome home.
Oh, it's like her hugs can heal my bruises and soothe my soul. That was a rough job.
And he's worse.
Oh, I brought you something. It's a souvenir.
Hold on, I need to go to the kitchen.
Has she forgotten me in 2 weeks? Maybe I should go out and kill every demon in the world. With them gone, I wouldn't have to be away from her anymore.
You must be exhausted, Dale. But I want you to know she was brave while you were gone. I thought she might be lonely up there in the attic all by herself, so I asked her if she'd prefer to sleep with me and Kenneth in our room till you got back.
I'd rather stay here if that's okay. It smells like Dale, and so I feel safe.
Yep.
Oh, that sweet devil child! She She's an angel! So she was totally fine while I was gone? Nothing happened. Nothing at all.
Well, she did miss you, especially in the beginning. But she started doing better once she found something she could focus on.
Like what?
I made this shepherd's pie for you. I practiced and practiced till I got it right.
You made this just for me?
Hope you like it.
I left, and you made this gift. You made this for me. That's so thoughtful, I can't eat it!
Man, today was rough.
Dang, you look awful.
You gotta hear this.
Welcome back.
Oh, hey there. You're looking especially cute today.
Hey, if you want to pay the girl a compliment, you gotta go through me.
What? Now why would I need to do that?
Your arm is hurt. What happened?
Oh, you mean this? Well, it was my own fault, really. I thought I'd killed this magic beast, but then it split into 3 more and
Oh, yeah, you really gotta watch out for those.
I can fix it. Try to help people by my Latina or those who are hurting be healed. Good Harifu.
Whoa, you did fix it!
Latina, you know how to use magic?
Yeah, but only just that one spell.
Even just one spell at your age is remarkable, but then again, you are a devil.
You use magic. What's different?
Devil language is what we use in spellcasting. For humans to speak it, they need to have the ability to pronounce it. Not many have this gift. I'm one of the few. That's how I could talk to you when we first met. I knew some devil words from doing magic.
So unless you speak devil language, you can't do magic at all?
Well, humans, we have magical potential. Using it just isn't as easy for us. That's why we created magical tools to help us manipulate fire and water.
I never knew magical tools even existed before I came to Kreutz.
Well, you might say magical tools are a human specialty, and the devils really don't seem to trade much with other races.
Why don't they trade? Don't devils want to be friends with other races?
Don't know. Good question. How about I teach you some new spells?
Yes, please, show me!
Culado, senculado, del, lero, medonel, lewoti, luk nilado. I know leaving me will be difficult, but be brave now and hang in there. You'll be fine. I don't want to let her go! I have to. It's for her own good. This is a test I must pass. I cannot fail. I must endure!
Dale, she's not going to war. It's her first day of school.
Good morning, Latina! This is where we'll be attending class. The Temple of Asphar.
I barely know anyone. And why would you? These kids are from the whole city, not just the Eastern District, you know.
Oh man, the thought of having to study for 2 years sucks so bad.
You're complaining on the first day?
Chloe, Latina. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning, Marcel. Good morning, Anthony.
Hey, Rudy. Stop sulking before you embarrass the rest of the Eastern District.
No, I won't.
Hi, Rudy. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Hey, Latina, did you come here alone?
No, I came with Chloe.
We promised to walk to school together.
That's a good idea. Latina hasn't lived here in Kreutz for very long, and she doesn't...
Oh my gosh! Are you actually a devil? Yes, I am.
I only caught a glimpse of one, but I thought I saw a horn. And, who are you?
Oh, I'm Sylvia, from the Western District. Nice to meet you, Latina. That is your name, right? Mm-hmm. Nice to meet you, too. Someday, if you don't mind, could I look at your horns? I guess so.
Jeez, so she's a devil, big deal.
What are you so upset about?
Well, you're...
Take your seats, children.
Well, see you later. Bye. See you later.
What's the deal with her?
That girl? Probably just some rich snob.
Latina? Is something wrong?
It's nothing.
Asphar is the god of scholars, and it is by Asfar's will that you shall acquire true knowledge. Our goal is to set you on the right path for the future. Make you into fine, upstanding human beings.
Human? Hello, Dale. Welcome home. This is for you. I made it using the magic you showed me the other day.
You are amazing. You know that? Did you have fun at school?
I did have fun. I made a new friend. Her name is Sylvia. I also learned a lot of things that I never knew before.
Oh, good. Glad you liked it.
I want to learn everything. I want to be able to help you as much as possible.
Oh, come here, you. You're such a good girl, Latina. You're such an angel.
Gotcha, Latina.
What?
Come on, let's tag the others.
Hey, Rudy. How come you always come after me when we play?
Because you're small and slow, so you're an easy target.
I am not slow. I'm not. You catch me first because you always come after me first. That's the only reason.
You're imagining things.
It's kind of weird that he doesn't even realize what he's doing.
Well, you know how he can be. Oh, hey, you two! We've got class!
Teacher's really strict, isn't she?
She does always seem tense.
Supposedly, she just started this year. I don't like her. How about you?
I do, but not much.
Concentrate. In order to be productive citizens, reading and writing skills are essential. You must therefore... A devil? Beast! Evil thing! How dare a monster like you live among humans?
Me? A beast?
Devils are abominations! You accursed creatures can live for 100 years in the same form! You're nothing like humans! The existence of these monsters is an offense to the gods! The symbols of their heresy grow right out of their heads! They are unnatural and repugnant! Children, her innocent face is a lie! Of all the wicked servants of the demon lords, devils are the most loyal to their masters. They are devious and deceitful. Just look at how she hid her horns in order to pass as human. What further proof do you need? What do you think you're doing? Chloe Schneider, how dare you? You're going to... Stop this now. You will cease such disrespect towards Asphar. You will behave, or I will excommunicate you!
Then excommunicate me! Sylvia?
What? You little... You realize this won't affect just you! It'll stain your family name for generations!
Maybe for some families, but not for mine. I think my father would actually be proud of me. Especially when I mention the temple priestess, who calls her student a monster!
Stop this! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Oh, shut up! Stop it! Devils are evil! Pure evil! Their entire race must be eradicated!
Latina? Are you okay?
Teacher, what's the difference? I don't understand. Are devils? Am I something else?
Oh, Latina.
She said devils are nothing like humans, that we live 100 years. What does that mean?
Biologically, humans and devils are not the same. They are very different races. Probably the biggest difference between them is the fact that devils live twice as long as humans.
Hey there, how was school? Latina? Did something happen?
It was nothing.
She all right?
No.
You turned it into ice!
When you focus your magic on a single point, you can intensify its effect and make it stronger.
Dale said he'd be late today. Maybe I should go talk to her. Latina!
Kenneth, what is it?
She's losing blood. Does anyone know healing magic?
I know one spell, but I doubt it's gonna do much.
It's something. Stop the bleeding if you can.
Kenneth, did you see what happened to her?
I didn't. But I know she needs treatment right away. I'll take her to the hospital at the Temple of Neely. When Dale gets back, let him know she's there.
Yes, of course.
We're closing up early tonight!
Kenneth! How is she?
Not in any mortal danger, thank the gods.
Why would she break off her horn?
Her guardian should ask her why, and that's not me.
You're right.
I'm gonna head back. Someone should give Rita and the others an update. I know they've got to be worried.
Kenneth, I can't thank you enough. Latina, why did you do this? Does it hurt?
I don't want them!
Want what?
The symbols of heresy that make me repugnant. My horns, I hate them! I wish they were gone!
Latina, where in the world did this come from? What happened?
Why, Dale? Tell me, why? Why do I have to be a devil? The other devils didn't want me. They said I was bad. They hated me. They chased me away. Here it's the opposite. People like being with me. They want me to stay. They care about me. So why does my life have to be longer than theirs?
Your life?
Devils live twice as long as humans, which means everyone will die and I'll be alone again. And I don't want that.
I know you don't.
I couldn't bear it. I wish I had never been born a devil. I don't want to be the only one who's left alive again. I want to stay with you and my other human friends. I want to live when you live and die when you die. I never want to be alone again.
I'm sorry. I am. But some of us live longer than others. That's just the way things are. Even if you were human, I'd still probably die first. For one, I'm older than you. And I have a dangerous job where death is always a risk. But Latina, listen to me. I'm happy you're a devil. I wouldn't want you to be anything else. Because if you weren't a devil, we never would have met. And meeting you was the best thing that ever happened to me. Whatever time I have in this world, I'm just glad I get to share it with you. So please, Latina, don't wish you weren't a devil. Please don't wish that we'd never met.
I know. I couldn't. I'm so happy I met you, Dale. Much more than you know.
Really? I'm glad.
I mean it. You're very special to me. You really are.
You're very special to me too, Latina. You're special to me today, and you will be the day I die. But till that day comes, let's enjoy right now.
Okay, you're right. Let's enjoy the time we have now.
I love you, Latina.
I love you too, Dale. I love you most of all.
Thank you for meeting with me, High Priestess. I assume I do not need to explain why I'm here. You are aware of the recent incident involving Latina, correct?
Yes, sir. Indeed, I am.
I've spoken to the other children in her class. They informed me that their teacher not only assaulted Latina, but also went on a baseless, bigoted rant against the entire devil race. The antiquated belief in human supremacy isn't rare, so I won't argue with you about it. But I will remind you, where we live, this town is a crossroads with travelers of all races coming to trade here. Given that, intolerance is a surprising stance to take.
I agree, but this particular priestess, she lost all the members of her family in a conflict with devils. So that's
why it's okay? That gives her permission to call an innocent little girl evil and monster? Yes?
No, sir. It does not.
This isn't the first time she's caused trouble either. I know about what got her reassigned to Kreutz in the first place.
How could you possibly?
Along with the authority I have to demand reports of any so-called private church matters, I also happen to be acquainted with skilled information brokers. It is time this woman was punished, and that punishment must be severe.
But sir...
Are you prepared for what will happen if you try to let her off again? Because I don't think you grasp what that will mean.
What is it going to mean?
I will bring this matter to the Temple of Amar. As I'm sure you're aware, Amar, our god of war, is also the god of judgment. Thus, at Amar's temple, justice is both thorough and merciless. To determine just how this was allowed to happen, the Inquisitors could decide to interrogate your entire staff.
We wouldn't want that. She will be kicked out of our order and removed from her post immediately.
Then I'll be going. Was that too harsh? It's not all her fault.
Why don't they trade? Don't devils want to be friends with other races?
If only I'd answered her. If only I told her the truth. If only I hadn't taught her offensive magic. If I wasn't so spineless and irresponsible, she wouldn't have hurt herself.
You're back already?
How is she?
Her friend Chloe dropped by to visit.
That's good.
Dumb! You're so dumb! How could you do that? Your horn was so pretty, and whether you have it or not, you're still my friend, Latina! Why would you go and almost kill yourself like that? You big idiot! I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
Sounds like the party started. Guess they couldn't wait any longer. So, should we go down and join in?
You know I'm happy, I really am.
Huh?
After Rag died, I was sad. I thought I would die too. But then you found me and brought me home with you, and I was happy again. So happy. And then I got to meet Rita and Kenneth and all the nice customers, and I have friends now who make every day so much fun. I know, no matter what I do, eventually, everyone's going to have to say goodbye. But I forgot. I wanted things to stay the same forever, so thinking about it scared me.
That thought scares everyone, even me. When I heard you were hurt, I was so upset my heart nearly stopped.
Chloe too, she cried. She said she didn't want me to die. She wants me to live. That made me very happy. I'm so glad I came to Kreutz and got to meet so many people I now care about. And that wouldn't have happened. I wouldn't be happy if you hadn't found me and saved my life. So thank you, Dale.
Hey, look who's finally up and about again! Our little star is back!
Since we're celebrating Latina's recovery, this next round, all drinks are on me.
Just one round?
What a cheapskate. A real man would pick up the tab for the entire night.
Hell no! The way you bunch of clowns drink, you bankrupt me!
That's right! Hey, Rita, the best stuff you've got! How about a round of that?
Absolutely. The most expensive we have.
Excellent, Rita. And since we're celebrating, serve it in the big steins.
Wait! That's liquor! You're not supposed to guzzle it down!
Nonsense! This is my pub and it's fine by me.
Me too.
Come on, guys!
I wanted to tell you, I'm sorry. I know I was hurt and made you worry, but I'll be back to work soon.
What a heartfelt apology!
She's so well-spoken, and at only 8!
Of course she is! That's my Latina! She's cute, talented, and so well-behaved. She's practically perfect!
So, my dear, it's your party. How about you treat us to a number?
I don't know what you mean. A number of what?
I want you to sing us a song.
You know what? I don't think I've ever heard you sing anything before.
Well, okay then, I will. Oh, I watch the sun fly away.
Wow, even her terrible off-key singing is perfect. Oh, so cute. You have your books and homework?
Yes,
You know to raise your hand and ask your teacher if you need anything?
Yes.
And where do you go when class gets out?
Home? No wandering. I know.
Okay.
I'm off then. Bye, Kenneth. Bye, Rita.
Bye.
Have a good day at school.
Goodbye, Dale.
Oh, shoot! I forgot I didn't want her to stay away from strangers! Latina! Wait up!
The same thing happens each and every morning.
She's been going to school for months already. I'm sure she knows by now.
Why not just do some extra chores? Because I want to get him a present.
Hi, guys. What's up? Marcel looks frustrated.
We were just talking about Marcel's dad. This month is his birth month, and I haven't figured out what to get him.
Well, what can you afford?
Good point. Probably best to think in terms of what budget will allow.
For his birth month, I got my father some new gloves, then embroidered them myself.
I'm sure your dad will like anything, Marcel, as long as it comes from your heart.
Budget and heart. Oh, guys, I really don't know what to get him now.
Oh, no. I'm back from school.
Welcome home. What's up? Is anything wrong?
Kenneth, I need your help with something.
Sure.
Till next time.
Come again.
Be careful, okay? Don't overdo it.
Yes, ma'am.
And try not to get back too late.
Nah, we won't. Nights are getting cold now. You be sure not to get sick, you hear?
Okay.
Time for another round with magical beasts.
Look at her. She handles the customers like a pro.
That girl's a prodigy, if you ask me.
Be it cooking, cleaning, or anything, you only have to explain to her how to do it once. It's kind of hard to wrap my head around given how helpless she was.
Huh?
She didn't know how to use a knife. I had to teach her. She didn't know how to wring the water out of a dishcloth. I mean, really simple, basic stuff.
You want to know what I think?
What, Dale?
I think no one taught her anything, and that she lived in an environment where everything was done for her. That's what.
Oh, you mean me?
Latina, back where you were born, did they ever teach you how to do stuff? Like the way Kenneth and I teach you how to do things now?
No, they didn't. Things hadn't been decided.
What things hadn't been decided?
Honestly, I'm not sure. But I think... I don't really know.
Huh?
Looks like she's done talking.
It's fine, Latina. You don't need to tell us anything you don't want to.
Oh, that reminds me. Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Would it be alright if I went to Chloe's house after school?
Yes! For once I'm going to make it home before nightfall! Latina is gonna be so happy! I'm home, Latina!
Stop your yelling. Latina's not here.
She isn't!
Well, she did come back after school, but then she left and went to Chloe's house.
Lately, she's been going there almost every day.
Oh, yeah. I guess it's good she's getting along with her friends so well. And even though I raced home hoping to be greeted by Latina's smile after a long day, her spending time with a friend her own age is probably more important. Yes, sir. Chloe. Better.
If you told her you were coming back early, she probably would have stayed home. She does like being here to greet you.
Thanks. But you don't need to try and make me feel better.
Yeah, I wasn't, but you're welcome.
Maybe I'll go and surprise her. Seeing that delight could triple the effect of the usual power-up she gives me. But that's just me, lonely and abandoned, thinking out loud.
He feels guilty for even being jealous since it's Chloe.
Say, aren't her family tailors?
Why, yes, they are. And some of the best in town, I hear.
Aha, that explains it.
Just like that. Very good. Excellent work, Latina. You learn fast.
Thank you.
I'm so glad we could help you. It's been good for Chloe, too. She's finally putting some effort in. She always had the talent, but was too bored to practice. Honestly, I should be thanking you, Latina.
Stop it, Mom!
Little one, can I get a refill?
Sure.
2 more chicken a la manière.
On it.
This place is a lot less dead than usual.
How about it's more lively than usual?
Who had the pan-roasted chicken?
That's me. Could you bring it over?
Yeah.
She's working pretty hard. I hope you're not taking advantage of her.
Are you accusing me of something, Dale? Because I pay that girl a proper wage. Latina has been an official employee for quite some time now. I don't have her working too late because of her age, but she's paid the same as anyone else would be.
Hang on. I've never seen her with any extra money. If she is working here, where'd it go?
Well, I guess she's saving it.
Huh?
Ooh, this looks good.
Latina has money?
What in the world's gotten into him now?
I know. He looks like he's knocking at death's door.
It certainly is cold tonight, huh?
Indeed it is. If this keeps up, it just might snow.
What's snow?
You don't know about snow?
Only a little bit. I've seen drawings of fluffy white flakes in books.
That's the one.
Are you sure? I don't see any horns.
She probably broke them off to try to blend in.
An untraceable kid from another race and a devil to boot. That could be big money.
Shh, keep your voice down.
Cash is on the table.
Thanks, come again.
Something wrong?
No. It's just time I was headed home.
I really hope it does snow.
I'll ask the sky for you on my way back.
Where's Dale?
Upstairs. You want to give it to him now? Go right ahead.
Okay.
Latina's been working and earning money without telling me? Is there something in particular she wants? I typically buy her anything she asks me for. Is she embarrassed or worried that something's expensive? Why would she do this? Why would she get a job behind my back? It feels so sudden. How do I even ask her about it? It's not like she's done something bad. It's just a job.
What's wrong, Dale?
Latina! If you ever need anything at all, just ask me, okay? I don't care what it is. Just know you never have to hide anything and... What's that?
It's a gift. A gift for your birth month. Sorry it's a little late. Like it? I made it myself.
So now you want a gift too? For Dale?
Yeah, but now I've got the same problem as Marcel. Picking out the right one is hard.
Let's see. Lately, outerwear with the two-headed snake insignia on it has been popular. Oh, and for innerwear, I think the trend is a flying dragon on the back.
You seem to know an awful lot about fashion.
I don't actually know that much. It's just that the people where I live never want to stop talking about it.
Or you can make something.
Make something?
So that's why you were going over to Chloe's house?
I bought the satchel and embroidery thread with my own money. I wanted to make your gift with materials I bought myself.
And that's why you got a job?
It is. Do you like it, Dale?
Yeah, I do. I love it. It's the most wonderful gift I've ever received in my entire life.
I'm glad.
Thank you, Latina. I feel like I'm the luckiest guy in the whole wide world. Oh. Oh. This has been the best day ever. Oh.
His head's in the clouds. What gives? I think his mind's finally gone.
The thing is, I need money.
Money?
You see, Dale buys me whatever I want, and lots of gifts too. And I don't have any way of paying him back. He's given me so much, but I couldn't even get him a present for his birth month.
Oh, so this is about getting Dale a present.
Yes, I want to be able to get him something myself.
And you don't want him to find out, right?
I think surprising him would be a good idea. I think it would make him very happy. Don't you?
Huh. How about this? If you're willing to start working a regular shift instead of just helping us out, I could hire you.
Are you sure I'm allowed to have a job? I am still a little girl.
Well, you know, in this town, most of the kids begin apprenticeships sooner or later. I don't think an early start will hurt.
Then I can work if I'm your apprentice?
Dale always brags about your grades. Being my apprentice might be a good fit. Though it will take time away from your studies. You sure you don't want to be a scholar instead?
Studying is fine and all, but if I want to be a scholar, I think I'll have plenty of time to do that when I grow up. You know, because I'm a devil.
Yes. You'll have time.
If I have the opportunity, I want to learn all I can from you now. To one day be able to cook and bake as well as you do, Kenneth, that's my ultimate goal.
Well, guess I'd better work hard then.
You too?
Yeah, I'll have to work very hard if I'm gonna stay ahead of you.
But if you do that, it'll take even longer to catch up.
Everybody! Take a look at this gift I just got! Latina made it special just for me by herself. And the stitching's as good as the tailor's, too.
Wow, great job, little one.
It's snow! Let's build a snowman! All done! It's snowing! So white! Amazing! Look, look! The streets and the roofs are all covered in it!
The whole morning Latina's been like that.
I doubt she'll be able to focus today.
I know it's her first snow, but I didn't think she'd act this way.
So cold! Amazing! And so beautiful!
Latina,
Look, Dale, look! It's snow!
you want to go outside?
Can I?
Of course. Oh, Latina, don't run! You'll slip!
Too big! It's snow!
Welcome back.
I wish I could have played outside in the snow some more.
I know, but if you play in snow too long, you'll catch a cold.
I have a hot bath already.
Thank you. Okay, you go get warmed up and I'll see you in a little bit.
I imagine she'd be ecstatic if it really piled up.
Too bad it doesn't usually snow that hard here.
Back home in Teethrow, I thought snow was a hassle, or worse, if you were trapped in it, it could be lethal. But I've never seen anyone enjoy it as much as Latina does. There's still some snow on the ground, so if you go outside, you remember not to run?
Yes.
And snow can fall off roofs, so walk in the middle of the street.
I will, yes. You be safe and have a good day at work.
Oh, Latina! I promise I'll be back as soon as possible, so wait for me, okay?
Sure, I'll be right here.
He's leaving to slaughter magical beasts, and that's the face he's leaving with?
I know, but it's sure entertaining.
Here, Joe Buster, I brought your tea.
Thanks, little one. There's nothing better on a cold day than hot tea.
I don't mind the cold. I hope it gets colder. If it does, we might get some more snow.
I see. So you like the snow?
Snow is amazing. Dale and I went outside and made snowmen. We had the best time.
Damn, there's a blizzard out here! But if I'd brought Latina with me, she'd be so happy right now!
Well then, thanks for a lovely chat, little one.
You're welcome. I had a lovely time chatting with you, too.
See you soon.
Till next time. Bye now.
Thanks for coming.
It's icy. Be sure to watch your step.
A little ice couldn't hurt me.
Oh no! His purse!
Jylvester must have forgotten it.
There's no need to go after him. Knowing him, he'll be back tomorrow.
I think I can catch him. Jylvester!
Whoa there!
That was close.
Latina, what is it?
Here, I think this is yours. You forgot it at the pub.
And you ran to bring it to me? I owe you one.
Glad I was able to help.
You going to be all right? Can you make it back on your own?
It's a straight walk back. I'll be fine.
Okay, but don't run.
Bye. I'll see you later.
Hey, little girl.
Are you adventurers?
We are. Would you be kind enough to help us out with something?
Please ask a guard or a policeman instead. These men are bad. I can feel it.
Aw, don't be shy.
Damn, she ran! Catch her!
Be careful. Don't damage the merchandise.
Oh no. What do I do?
Latina, I don't want you using offensive magic. There's only one exception. You can use it if you'll be hurt or even killed if you don't. Done. Time to go home!
What's going on here?
Sylvester! Thank goodness!
I've seen you around.
Yeah, we, were just passing through. We only stopped the girl to ask her for directions, really.
If you want those to be your last words, well, I can arrange that.
Mind explaining yourselves? Well now, if it isn't Sylvester.
Oh, hey there. It's my old friend, the Lieutenant of the Kreutz Police. I see you're looking dour as ever.
Deputies, arrest these men.
Why? We haven't done anything yet!
Yet? Is that right? I'll be sure to ask you about that later. Take them. There's now a black market for trafficking other races, and it just recently popped up.
Apparently.
A devil child is rare in a human settlement. This makes her a big target.
Huh?
Is your name Latina?
Huh?
I've heard a lot about you. My daughter Sylvia told me.
You are Sylvia's father?
Maybe I'll visit the dancing tabby cat one day myself.
Bad idea. You're liable to scare all the roughnecks off their booze.
I highly doubt that I'm scarier than you are. Have a good day.
Okay, time for that triple strength smile. Sylvester!
Oh, hello, Dale. Welcome home.
Why the hell is she with you? Why are you out here anyway?
She just brought me something I left at the pub. Right, little one?
Huh?
You look frustrated. Everything all right?
My coat's been getting a bit tighter lately.
Now that you mention it, I think you have gotten a little taller.
I've had it let out a few times, but I think it finally reached its limit.
Isn't this the coat that was specially made for you back in your hometown?
Yes, it was. So light, unlike armor, much too heavy.
Oh, speaking of home, this came. Here, it's a letter from Teethrow.
A letter from home?
Looks like.
Rita, you look a little pale. You okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine. Just been a bit busy, that's all.
Rita! Baby?
Seems so.
You know, you could have just told me.
Yeah, well, we needed some time to really let it sink in.
My apologies for scaring you like that.
Nah, it's wonderful. And I'm sure Latina will be thrilled too.
Rita, you should rest for a little while longer.
Nonsense, there's work to do.
Work to do? You should be taking it easy.
Come on, you're overreacting. You're treating me like I'm sick.
But still, you're...
Enough. Back to work.
If you're having a baby, maybe Latina and I should move out and give you some more space.
Sure, you can leave anytime you want to, but Latina stays here.
She'll miss you, so you'll have to come and visit often.
Huh?
Come on, Dale.
She stays. You think we would let her go after she's been a full-fledged employee for 6 months?
Hard to believe she's been working here that long. I still have yet to see her with extra cash.
She mentioned wanting to save her money, so I took her over to the Temple of Ozrock.
She has a safe? Her own safe at the Ozrock Temple?
Yeah, she's a good saver. And actually, at the rate she's been going, I think she might even be able to save up enough for her own dowry.
Bye, Dale. Thank you for everything.
Stop it! No! Nobody's taking my Latina away! I'm not even gonna think about it! She can't get married!
I'm back!
Welcome home.
Welcome home, Latina.
Oh, wow! A baby?
I'm happy too.
When will it be born?
Not for quite a while.
So you're going back home?
Yeah.
We'll see.
What I said about you moving, I was kidding, you know?
It's not a move. I'd planned to go later. That way you would be finished with school by the time we went for a visit. But I need my coat fixed now. And once their baby is born, Rita and Kenneth will need help. So it might be harder to go then. Therefore, I think the best time to go is now. What do you say? A long trip sound fun to you?
You mean I can go with you?
Yes, you can come. Or stay here. Do whichever you want.
Then I want to go. I want to stay with you, Dale.
But Latina...
Don't worry, I promise I'll listen good. I won't get into any trouble. Kenneth? For the trip, may I borrow this knife?
That knife's a kitchen knife. If you're gonna be traveling, you need a knife that's much more versatile. One that can carve wood and cut through tall grass.
Oh, really?
Dale's headed to the capital soon. I'm sure he can get you anything you need for your journey there.
But Kenneth, I want one that's gonna be easy for me to use.
Well, should we head to a local shop then?
Is it okay for me to buy one?
Of course, it's your money. You can spend it however you like.
You know, I think my friend Rudy's dad is a blacksmith.
He's the redhead, right? If my memory serves, I believe he's Schmidt's younger son. Want to go there?
Yeah!
This is it.
So many swords!
Hey, pal, I don't know what your deal is, but this ain't a toy store.
Mr. Schmidt?
Yeah,
Hi there. I'm Latina. I'm a friend of Rudy's.
my son?
That's right. Nice to meet you.
Are you here to play with him?
I'm here looking for a knife. Do you have any in your shop that might be the right size for me?
We don't make toy knives for kids, so no. I doubt that we do. Latina will be going on a trip soon, and she needs an all-purpose knife to take along with her. Something able to carve wood, but mostly for cooking. This kid your girl? Nope, I'm just her chaperone for the day. We got some pieces in back. You can look at those. Hold them both and get a feel for their weight.
Right.
do I gotta? Today's not my day, it's his!
Our brother has other things to take care of.
I don't have time to do nothing all day like you.
Ha! You can barely swing a forging hammer!
Rudolph, your little friend's here.
What?
Hi.
Latina! What are you doing here?
I came to do some shopping. Kenneth told me I need a different knife.
But our blades are huge. There's no way you can handle one of them.
I'm sure I can get used to it. Just because it's bigger than the knives I usually use for cooking doesn't mean I can't learn to handle it.
What do you even need one for?
Because I'm going away.
Going away? Latina, you can't go away. You just can't. You have to stay here in Kreutz.
Why are you so upset?
Latina, did you tell your friends about your trip to Dale's hometown?
I didn't.
Well, you need to. How would you feel if one of them just suddenly disappeared one day?
Rudy, listen. I'm leaving soon on a trip with Dale. We're gonna be going to Teethrow. It's a bit far, but we should be back before the end of summer.
Oh, so it's just a trip, and you're coming back.
Yep. Don't worry. Of course we'll be coming back. I've decided on this one. How much does it cost?
Since it's the only one, you can have it.
The thing is, today, I really wanted to buy something with my own money. For myself. People give me things a lot, so I wanted something that's mine.
I see. Those hands are awful small. That knife too big?
All of her is awful small.
Maybe now, but I'll get bigger soon.
If you can give me 2 or 3 days, I can adjust that handle for her. Yeah, I was just going to ask about that. Latina, that okay?
I'd like that, thanks.
Sure, no problem.
You're going on a trip? Sounds nice.
What about the bandits on the roads and the magical beasts in the forests?
I'll be with Dale. I'm gonna be fine.
Dale's the best adventurer in the whole city. Latina really couldn't ask for a better bodyguard.
Right.
You're gonna be gone a while. Are you already packed and ready?
Yeah. Well, mostly. And thank you.
Huh?
For yesterday. After Kenneth and I left your shop, he told me you gave me a discount.
Yeah, well, my dad gave it to you.
Latina, I can't wait to hear all about your adventures. Promise me you'll write.
I'll write lots to each and every one of you.
So, safe travels.
Thanks, Rudy. You guys take care.
We'll be sure to write you too.
Thanks, Marcel. But we'll be on the move most of the time, so I'm not sure how I'd receive any letter.
Yeah, Marcel.
Have a good trip, my friend. I'm going to miss you.
Off we go! Too heavy!
Let's see. She'll need a travel pack, and maybe a wand or staff for defense. What else? Should I get her a new coat? Perhaps a red or a pink one. She'd probably appreciate something more feminine. I'm getting a new coat, so I should get her one too. A really cute one. On the other hand, what about some magic outerwear? With just a little power, it would offer great protection and be a lot harder for her to get dirty. Sure, why not? It'll cost a bit, but I like splurging on Latina. In fact, I love it!
Well, hello, Dale.
Hi, Helmine.
I'm sorry, but I don't have any info on new adventurer jobs. I hope you've got work already.
Actually, I'm gonna be leaving Kreutz for a bit. I just came to get permission from the Duke.
Oh?
Oh, of all people, why'd I have to run into her?
I must ask, why the mage's robe? Are you considering a change of profession?
No! I'm shopping for a friend. Helmine, if you're free, I could use your help.
Well, it isn't often that you're the one asking me out.
I'm sure that's not true.
Well, then we'll just have to agree to disagree.
What have I done? But it's for Latina, so it's worth it.
Dale? Huh? I'll help you. Where to?
Oh.
Things are pricey here, but this is probably the best shop in Ausblick.
Their designs are unlike anything I've seen. Ooh, I think this one might look good on her. Aww.
I can't help but notice how small that robe is.
It's for my friend's kid.
For someone running an errand, you're awfully enthusiastic.
Well, it's just I wouldn't want to buy something that doesn't look good.
Guess not.
You're a lifesaver, Helmine. Who better to pick out clothes for a mage than another mage? Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. You know, I'd love to meet this cute little mage that has you all smiles and dancing on air, so next time, bring her with you.
Her? How did you? No.
There's absolutely no way you bought such a frilly robe for a boy. Not to mention, once you found the one you wanted, you were grinning like an idiot. Judging by her size, she's young for a spellcaster, very young indeed. As a fellow mage, I must say I'm curious. Well, bye.
How the heck do I deal with her?
Finally ready to head out?
Dale got me a pack of magic tools, too. One for water and another one to start a fire.
And, they cost what?
That doesn't matter. They're well worth the investment. Besides, you should have spare tools when you're traveling.
In any event, look sharp. Expensive gear can make you a target.
Dale, you be sure to take care of yourself, too. And don't do anything that might make Latina cry, okay?
I'll be careful, don't worry. Nothing will happen to me or her.
Goodbye. We're off now.
Safe travels!
Isn't this the wrong way? You said we were heading towards the ocean, but that's the other way.
I don't take you out of town that often, so I thought you might like the opportunity to go visit your father's grave.
What?
But only if you want to. If it's too painful, we don't have to go.
So this is the way to the forest? Where we met?
It is. I looked and found a route that'll take us to where we need to go from there. I can't say it's the safest route, but I'll protect you from magic beasts or anything else.
I know you will. Thank you. You've gone out to tend to Rag's grave several times, even though I'm the one who's supposed to be doing it. That's kind of you. Let's go visit Rag's grave. I want to, and I want to tell him about all that's happened to me and how happy I am.
Okay. Remember now, there could be magical beasts, bandits, or any number of dangers in the woods, so watch yourself.
Yes, I'll remember and I'll stick close to you.
Huh? Latina, what's... Magic beasts. A pack of them. The others ran. Good. Even before you could see them, you knew they were there?
Yeah, I get a feeling when there's danger. When I was first here, I could sense if something bad was coming, so I'd run and hide.
Impressive. Wonder why that is.
I don't know why. I just know. Maybe it's a gift from the gods. Rag used to say that they'd protect me.
Maybe. Divine providence? It doesn't seem that way, but I guess it's possible. Looks like we're almost...
Dale!
That's more than I have arrows for.
What's wrong? Is that bad?
No, just... I really hate fighting those things up close.
Why don't you want to fight them up close?
They're blood and guts. They smell bad.
They do? I think, since it's just the smell, I can help with that. To flame that shines down from heaven, by my name, I entreat you to grant my wish. May your sword repeal any harm that may threaten his body. Magic shield!
It's a magic shield.
I cast it to cover your whole body. It will only last for a short time, but hopefully that'll be long enough.
The high mages of the world would sob to see someone her age this capable. Wow, I am loving this! If I smelled bad, would Latina keep her distance? If she would, then I need to stay clean and fresh at all costs!
Welcome back!
You set up the campfire all by yourself?
Yeah, Kenneth showed me how. He said you need to set up stones and then put the grill on top. Is it right?
Perfect. And you left enough space for the fire to breathe. Well done.
Thanks. I practiced it. Hey, Dale? Would it be okay if I did all the cooking?
Of course. That's fine. Delicious!
Really?
This reminds me of when Kenneth cooked for us on the road. Trips are a lot more enjoyable with someone who can make you a good hot meal.
You traveled with Kenneth?
Yeah.
I can cook, but Kenneth is better at it, much better than I am. Which means I must work harder.
For what it's worth, you're already a way better cook than I am. So on this trip, if you want to handle all the cooking, I think that's a great idea.
Thanks, Dale.
When we stopped at Rag's grave, you talked for a while. I guess a lot has happened.
A lot. A whole lot. So much. But I told him not to worry about me, because I'm happy.
Here.
Oh, thank you, Dale. Hey, Dale. I think I could walk for a bit.
Aren't you tired from your first night camping?
I'm okay. Sleeping under the stars wasn't so bad. And you were with me, so I slept well.
Still, we have a long way to go.
Okay. Huh? Look, Dale! Over there! Is that a bridge?
You're right, it is. Have you never seen one before?
No, I've only seen drawings of them in books. It's so big!
I'm guessing Latina must have been born somewhere in those mountains beyond the forest. Right by the territory of the first Demon Lord.
Dale? I'd really prefer to walk than ride. Please, can I? Here. So much wide open space. It's incredible.
Really? This? Well, I suppose so. But look over there. See that town over the rise? That's Haza. We'll be staying there tonight.
We're definitely not in Kreutz. Everything here looks so different.
Haza is a travel hub. Wait till you see how tiny my hometown of Teethrow is. You're gonna be shocked. Don't burn your tongue now.
I won't.
You make that look tasty.
Because it is.
You're only adding the lemon now?
If you put the lemon on first, you'll never know what the food actually tastes like on its own.
Oh, I see. You're studying the flavor. Kenneth is gonna have to stay on his toes. Latina, if we don't get some sleep, tomorrow's gonna be rough.
Okay, I'm almost done.
What you writing?
Dale, don't! I'm writing about our trip! If you read it, I'll be all embarrassed.
I didn't realize, sorry. It's natural to want to keep some things to yourself. Is that what's going on?
No, I just don't want you to see it.
And that only makes me want to read it more. Is she writing about me? I wonder what she's saying. Wait, what if she's not? What if she hasn't mentioned me at all?
Dale, are you awake? Or asleep? Would it be okay if I slept in your bed with you?
You mean because that's how we sleep at home?
The thought of waking up in a strange place still scares me a little. If you were close, that'd make it easier.
Okay, you've never traveled before. So you're nervous. Say, how about I teach you some new magic? Would you like to do that? Culado Senculado, Dale Letero, E.T. Pacuts,
Gravity,
Itavera.
decrease.
Does that work?
Yes, that's much better now.
She might not be the only one more comfortable this way. I think it's better for me, too. The port town of Kavala isn't much further.
If it's a port town, that means it's by the sea.
Yeah. Here we are. It's just over that hill.
Really? Down there! Look, it's the sea! Dale, what's that?
That's a symbol of the blue god Ozrock, meant to show respect and ask for his protection. Ozrock is the god of seafaring and trade. Hence here in Kavala, he is revered.
Hey, Dale? Do you think I could send a letter to Kreutz from here?
Oh yeah. Kavala has postal service.
Since I can send them, once I get the chance, I'm gonna write everyone.
Well, if that's the case, we better make certain you've got lots to write about.
Sure. The ships are amazing! Hey, Dale, where do you think the big one over there came from?
See that? The bright colored flag it's flying? That shows where it's from.
There are so many fish for sale. When we met in the woods, the first thing you ever gave me was a fish to eat.
Yeah, and you ate it all.
Urchins! How exactly do people eat these?
They just eat what's inside.
Oh. Kavala's great. Everything's so new and different.
Hey, Latina.
Yes, Dale?
It's crowded here, and I'd hate for you to get lost, so hold my hand.
So what do you think? This is my best dress with my favorite lace ribbons. Are they good enough for the restaurant?
Yeah, they look lovely. But it'd be real bad if you were kidnapped, so be sure to stay close, okay?
In that case, for safety, this time, you hold my hand.
After sunset, this spot is supposed to have the best view in all of Kavala, or so they say.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's so tasty. Zest and spice.
Nice. Oh. She's trying so hard. The cuteness is killing me.
Dale, that lady.
Yeah, what about her?
Could she be a devil?
Hmm?
The silver armband she's wearing, it looks a lot like mine.
Oh, I see. They do seem similar.
Keep it. Rag told me not to ever let it go, but he never said why. I don't even know what it's for. Dear Chloe, how are you? Right now, Dale and I are staying in the port town of Kavala. We were going to leave today, but it's raining, so we didn't. But yesterday, we had so much fun shopping in the market.
I better get medicine too, just in case.
Hey Dale, if it's alright, can I get some fish?
Yeah, that's fine. Just nothing raw.
No, dried fish. They don't have a lot of it in Croyd's, but there should be tons of it here. Kenneth taught me some recipes for cooking it.
Hey, what's the matter?
There's so much to write about. I have no idea where to even start.
Huh? Thank you. Tell her we'll drop by this afternoon.
Yes, sir, I will.
Was that man from the restaurant we went to last night?
Yeah. Remember the musician we saw with the silver armband? Well, I asked if she'd meet with us, and she said yes.
Really? Does that mean she is a devil?
I don't know whether she is or not, but you can at least ask her about her armband. I figure she'll know something about that.
I'm a devil, and I don't know anything about them. What they're like, or their customs and traditions. Maybe I'll know when I'm grown up, at least I hope so.
There are plenty of things I don't know either, but I think I have a solution. Why don't we learn about the devil race together?
Like how I learn things at school?
Yes, exactly. I'd better stay on my toes, or pretty soon she'll know more than me, too.
What do you think? Huh, who are you?
Thank you for seeing us. We appreciate your time. My name is Dale Recce.
I was told you have some questions for me?
I do.
What is it you wanted to know?
Well, you see, I have a friend that has an armband that's quite similar. So I was curious as to whether it might be special in some way.
You should know. I'm a devil with a broken horn. Here, I'll show you.
Wait! Latina!
As a kid, and a devil living with humans, there's lots I don't know. I was hoping you could help.
Why would they break her horn? She's so young.
We really don't know the details. I found her after her father's death and started looking after her. When I first came upon her, she had an armband much like yours.
It's the custom in my homeland for fathers to give armlets like these to their children. They say that it's meant to remind us of our roots.
So you're a devil just like Latina.
You may call me Glaros. I had set out to travel the world. Then I met and fell in love with a human. We married and settled down here. I was born in a country far to the southwest of here. A land called Vasilios, ruled by the first demon lord.
Mine was a small community on the edge of the most powerful devil nation.
Latina doesn't know where she's from, but she thinks she was forced to leave her birthplace.
I've never heard of a child with a broken horn. In Vasilios, children are traditionally raised by just their mother. See, unlike humans, devils don't really have the practice of living together as a couple, and most devil fathers aren't involved. However, given the trouble that devils have conceiving children, fathers are still proud when a child is born to them and are eager to celebrate the birth. So a father will give his child an armlet with both of their names on it to commemorate the occasion. On mine, my father chose to engrave an inscription as well. It says, I, Korydallos, bestow this upon Glaros, my treasured child whose birth I now celebrate. May her whole life be filled with joy and happiness. Korydallos is my father's name, and as I said, mine is Glaros. The rest is a message wishing me well.
Here, this is what was written on mine. At least I think.
Look closely. Are you sure it wasn't like this? Smaragdi. It's a green stone from my homeland.
So Rag's name is... Smaragdi?
Most likely. Devils often teach their young children a shortened version of their name.
So Latina was born in Vasilios, land of the first Demon Lord.
Well, I'm fairly certain they don't have this tradition in the countries of the 6th and 3rd Demon Lords.
6th Demon Lord? 3rd Demon Lord?
I don't really have much information. But the 3rd Demon Lord is also known as the Demon Lord of the Sea. She lives in lands very far to the east, coexisting with the merfolk. The 6th Demon Lord is tall with a massive body. He's called the Demon Lord of Giants. He makes other devils into his servants, and moves around from place to place.
Is there a 1st Demon Lord?
There probably should be.
I think I heard that the 2nd Demon Lord killed the 1st.
I am surprised you know that, especially given your age.
Wait a minute! Then it's true?
Yes, it happened a long time ago. Afterwards, Vasilios got pretty dangerous. The chaos that followed is part of the reason that I left.
You mean right now in Vasilios there is no lord? None at all?
No. Demon Lords don't receive their titles the same way humans do.
Nekepu init suedo, emorobunatas.
What?
I'll try to explain. It is said that certain humans, favored by the gods, are designated as indomitable heroes and that they protect the human race. Among devils, there are those said to be chosen by the gods and whom the gods protect. They are the Demon Lords.
Then a new 1st Demon Lord?
When the time is right, the gods will choose a new ruler for Vasilios. Whoever that may be will be revealed when the gods think they are ready.
Humans may think we know something about devils, but we really don't. Most people are terrified if you just mention a Demon Lord.
I can't fault anyone for feeling like that. Vasilios is an isolated country with next to no contact with other nations. But the Demon Lords of Calamity come into conflict with the other races often.
Which Demon Lords are those?
The 2nd Demon Lord, the Lord of the Underworld, loves death. The 4th Demon Lord brings plague. She is disease incarnate. And there's the warmongering 7th Demon Lord. Devils refer to these 3 as the Demon Lords of Calamity, because that is all they bring to anyone they meet. Oh my, it's gotten so late. I wish I could chat more, but I'm afraid I need to get ready for tonight's performance.
We understand. Thanks for making time for us. Latina! Come on, let's go.
Okay. Before I go, please tell me, what happened to your husband?
Considering he was a human, he lived a fairly long life.
Did you have children?
We wanted a baby, but it's extremely hard for devils to conceive. With a human, my chances of having a child were very slim.
Given that, well, are you still glad you met him and got married to him?
Oh yes, we were happy, and I'm happy still.
That's good to know. I'm so glad.
If he and I had been blessed with a child, and it was a girl, I'd have wrapped my arms around her and held her tight like this.
Wait, Dale. I can walk. I'm a big girl now. Please put me down.
You are heavier. I know you're a big girl now, but I want to baby you a little while I still can. You will always be my precious little girl no matter how big you get.
Dale.
Huh?
Thank you for everything. I love you.
Are you tired? You want to ride for a bit?
No, I'm okay. How much further to your house? Are we close?
We've still got a long way to go. There are some treacherous mountains between Kreutz and the remote outlying area where Teethrow is. We'll have to go all the way around them to get there safely. Well, that's spring. We're almost at the place we'll be spending the night. Latina, are you ready for some lunch?
A dried fish sandwich.
We won't be having fish again for a while, so I had them specially made. It tastes good?
Yes, very. The next village. Tell me all about it. What's it like?
Look there. It's just past those trees, and...
I see. So you've never met a Beastman before?
No, you're the first one.
I went out to greet you, but ended up scaring you. So sorry about that.
Latina, believe it or not, Joseph's family.
Your family?
That's right, he and I are related. My dad's second cousin is his mother.
Well, welcome to our village.
Wow, Joseph, I just can't believe you're a father.
Maya's almost 2. Just keeps getting cuter.
Oh, what a sweet little girl.
That she is, she sure is.
I'm guessing she has her mother's eyes, but I think her face looks more like yours.
Yeah, got my face.
Also, your wife is very pretty.
That she is. Pretty indeed.
She can tell the Beastmen genders apart by sight? I can't at all.
You've got a mighty fine mane yourself, young Latina.
That's certainly one way of putting it.
You're on your way home, right? Is your granny doing well?
No one's told me she's died, so I guess so. If I know her, she's somewhere laughing about how Dad's not ready to take over for her yet.
That's Granny.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Have you never seen mountain veggies before?
There are no mountains. Not near Kreutz.
Wanna help me prepare them?
Dinner is served.
Latina helped. I couldn't have made this without her.
Isn't she the cutest thing ever?
Maya's cute, but I think Latina's pretty cute herself.
Hi, it's nice to meet you. My name is Latina. Hello, Maya.
They are so cute.
They are the cutest.
Ute, what's the meat in this? It tastes so good.
You're eating boar meat. Around here they run wild.
Oh.
The village men are gathering to go on a hunt tomorrow. If all goes well, we can smoke some meat for you to take with you.
Sounds like it's going to be a big hunt.
The priestess of Banafsaj got some good omens.
Huh? Latina? Something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. I'm okay. Hey, Maya, which do you like best?
Are you sure you're okay?
Yes, I am. I'm okay. Oh, Dale, I'm fine. Hey, Dale. Promise me you'll stay with me forever.
I will.
Then I can relax. Because when you're with me, I'm always okay.
The priestess of Banafsaj got some good omens.
Some good omens? But with Banafsaj, god of prophecy, the omens could be good or bad. Could a bad omen be why Latina was chased from her village? Good luck on your hunt.
When I return, there'll be lots of meat.
That's a rooster. They keep them here in the country.
I see. Do you have food? It tastes good? What tastes good? Oh, food? Yes, very good. Auntie hurt. Auntie bad hurt. What? You hurt. What's the matter? Oh, I'm sorry. Please don't cry.
When beast children are young, they tend to sense others' emotions. Latina, if something's bothering you, you shouldn't keep it bottled up. If you are scared or hurt or in pain, let it out. When you're upset, it's okay to turn to an adult and have a good cry.
Thank you for that, Ute.
Yeah, thanks. And I'm sorry.
Latina, you're still a kid. It's okay to act like one. Got that?
Got it.
And you don't always have to try so hard.
Victory! 2 boar. Now that's a good hunt.
I didn't realize boar were this big.
These boar are magical beasts. Regular boar are much smaller. They'd look like babies next to these two.
These are huge.
We showed up here at a good time. Once they're done smoking the meat, they said they'd share some with us.
Hey, Dale.
Yes?
I'm nervous and I'm scared. I think I might be a bad girl. They said that I was where I was born. That's why I can't go back there. They claim there was a prophecy about me.
About you?
My family said, Latina, you're not a bad girl, and that the prophecy wasn't true. But then, Rag fled with me to the woods and he died. He died because he stayed with me. So I think it was right. I think it's true I really am a bad girl.
What did the prophecy say? The exact words.
I don't remember the words. They were all just talking and talking. It made me feel so scared.
I see. But your family, they said you weren't bad, didn't they?
Yes.
Latina. Hey, people don't always interpret the will of the gods correctly. Prophecies are real tricky. Especially when it's concerning your fate. Which is why it's more likely than not that what your family said to you was right. You're not a bad girl. If nothing else, it shows your family didn't view the prophecy the same way the others did. So whatever the words were, they couldn't have been Latina's bad.
Are you sure?
A god decided my fate, but it wasn't Banafsaj. All gods are mysterious, but I probably understand them better than you.
Okay. Atia, play with me! Can I?
Okay, just be careful. And don't go too far. Maya's really become attached to her.
I'll come see you again soon. Really?
Maya, enough. I think it's better if you guys just go now. She'll have to stop at some point.
Goodness. Well then, thanks for having us. We'll come to visit again on our way back.
Safe travels, you two.
Thank you for everything, Ute. Maya, bye-bye.
Till next time, Joseph.
Take care of yourself.
You'll be able to play with her again on our way back.
Like my costume? This way! Look out!
Don't worry, I see them! Keep your head down and focus on that anti-gravity spell! Hold on tight! That was a low-down, dirty trick. We just need to get through that tunnel. Then, we'll be safe and in the clear. Are these guys dumb or what? That won't work! Spirits who embody the earth, I, Dale, entreat you. Surge forth as I see fit. Earth metamorphosis! Old bag? Seriously?
What's the problem? Dale, don't call your grandmother an old bag.
Why'd you go along with this? You realize that you helped her nearly kill your own son?
Nearly kill you? All I did was seal off the tunnel entrance.
And if your timing had been off, what do you think would have happened?
Come now, you're overreacting.
She's right, son. This is the same welcome you always get. Why so sensitive,
Dale? Does your family hate you?
No, they don't.
You brought home a little girl? Oh my. Granny told us you were bringing company but didn't say who. We figured it would be another adventurer.
Well, hello. My name's Latina. Nice to meet you. Thanks for having me.
Oh, goodness me. She's just adorable. So sorry for scaring you like that, sweetheart.
You should be. What if she had gotten hurt? Then how would you feel?
Well, keeping her safe is your responsibility.
I'm begging you, stop trying to kill me!
Dale, isn't Teethro the name of this village?
Sort of. Teethro actually refers to the people who live in the village. The village doesn't actually have a name anymore. Teethro is the last name of everyone that's from here. There aren't family names.
Huh? But I've always heard you call Dale Reki, not Teethro.
That's right. It's because Teethros go by their job titles.
They do?
In the ancient language of our clan, Reki means he who leaves his home to go fight, or something like that. And there's my home right over there.
It's so big!
Well, the head of the village technically does live there, and I should warn you, it's a bit old.
Why do we take our shoes off?
We have different customs from Laband. Our clan came here a long time ago from a far-off country with its own ways. They're strange, but you'll get used to them.
Okay.
My dumb grandson cleaned up his act. Or so it seems.
Aw, gee, thanks, you old bag. Was I that bad?
You were a sorry sight last time you came home. We'd planned to whip you into shape. Randolph was so excited.
Dad?
Now, about this little sprout. Where'd you find her?
The woods.
It's an honor to be a guest in your home.
Ah, it's about time you brought back something worthwhile.
Ma'am, you must be Dale's grandmother, is that right?
Yes, I am. And I must say, you've got much better manners than my dumb grandson does.
Thank you, but I don't think that's true. Dale's been good to me. He's taught me lots of stuff. He is not dumb. I think he's smart. You might be his grandmother, but I don't think it's very nice of you to insult him all the time. On the other hand, you shouldn't be so mean to her either. After all, she is your grandmother.
Even when she's scolding us, she's so precious.
Yes.
She is just adorable.
Here, sweetheart, do you want some candy?
Candy?
Don't bribe her! Damn her. Gotta keep up my guard.
Your family doesn't actually hate you, do they, Dale?
Of course not.
Then why did they do that to you?
I think they just wanted to make sure I could take care of myself. I haven't been home in a while. The last time was just before you and I met. It was the worst period in my whole life. I scared them real bad.
Huh?
But then you came along and changed things for the better, and now I'm happy. I stumbled across Latina one day when I was on a job. Her father had died, so I decided to look after her. I'm pretty sure I wrote you about all this.
Well, you did, but...
Dale, if you need to talk to your dad, I can go to my room. I don't want to make any trouble.
Latina, you're not making trouble. Stay right where you are.
My son, what's happened to you?
She always seems to think she's in the way or a burden, even when I reassure her she's not.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, dear?
Your name. Dale told me it was Randolph. Should I call you that?
Oh. How about you just stick with Dad?
You're kidding.
Okay. Dad?
I didn't get it at first, but now I know where you're coming from.
Ah, what does that mean?
By the way, we settled on a bride and chose a date for the wedding.
For the wedding? What wedding?
Oh, yeah? So then who's the lucky girl?
Yes, who?
It's the chief's daughter from the village to the south.
The village to the south? That means the bride is Frida!
No!
What's wrong, Latina? Are you feeling sick?
No, I'm fine.
Dale, welcome home!
York, you look good.
I heard Dad and the others got the drop on you.
Yeah, one hell of a welcome.
You've got it rough, big bro, that's for sure. So, this must be the little devil kid you've been looking after.
Yeah. Latina, this is York, my younger brother.
Nice to meet you. My name is Latina. Thanks for having me in your home.
Huh? Oh, wow. I'm shocked. It's hard to believe you're raising someone with manners that good.
Why does my whole family think I'm rude? Latina, for York's wedding, you get to dress up. Won't that be fun?
Huh? Your little brother's the one getting married?
Hmm?
Oh, I can't wait to see the bride.
It's hard for me to imagine Frida joining our family.
Her family was happy about it. They love the idea.
Latina.
The room next to Dale's is all ready, so you can go right to sleep.
Okay.
Can you find your way on your own?
Yeah, I can find it. I am tired, but I'll be okay. Good night, everyone.
Seriously, how's a little girl that sweet and polite being raised by Dale?
You said it.
Very hard to believe.
That's nice to hear. We talked for longer than I thought. Was that Latina just now? Is something wrong? Latina? Latina?
Yes, Dale?
What are you doing?
Dale!
I thought I heard crying. Was that you?
Something woke me up, and at first I didn't remember where I was. Nothing looked familiar, and I didn't know where you were, and I was alone.
I'm so sorry. Did that scare you? It's okay. I'll stay with you until you fall asleep. Don't cry.
Dale, please stay with me. Don't leave. I was alone and scared, and I don't want to be that way ever again.
You won't be. I'll stay with you.
Dale! The sun's been up for hours. Rise and shine! Oh. Dale, as your mother, I try to be patient and understanding. But Latina's 10, and I think that might be a bit young for you.
I know you don't think much of me, but do you really believe I'd do something like that? Whatever you think is going on, you're wrong!
So, you're into younger women.
Can you make fun of me without that look on your face?
Uh-oh, I didn't mean to get you in trouble, Dale. I'm sorry.
Great! Now you made her feel bad about herself.
My, what a considerate girl.
Latina, I'm not in trouble. My parents are teasing me. She doesn't like sleeping by herself in new places. She wakes up and gets scared.
You're afraid if you wake up in a strange place? How could you let her be frightened like that?
You two are... I'm exhausted, but it's fine.
What's wrong? You okay?
Oh, Latina! You're such a sweet girl! You're the only one who can console me!
Hey, you guys, I got a letter from Latina! From Latina? How is she? She's good. Sounds happy. She's having a nice time.
Chloe got a letter from Latina. She did? What did it say? I want to hear more about all the strange new food she's been eating.
Well, I guess I'd better go see if she's all right.
How is everybody? Dale and I
have finally arrived at his home village of Teethrow. There are huge fields of wildflowers, and the whole area is surrounded by mountains with really high waterfalls. I can see why Dale enjoyed growing up here. It's a wonderful place. There's no big temple for school here like they have in Kreutz, but I'm taking lessons from the local priest, Mr. Cornelio. When Dale was younger, Mr. Cornelio is the one who used to teach him. Mr. Cornelio's daughter, Clarissa, makes delicious desserts, and she's showing me how to make them too. Dale's father, mother, and grandma are all very kind to me. They're helping me learn about life here. Soon, Dale's younger brother York will be marrying his fiancée Frida. I get to wear a special traditional dress for their wedding. I'm really looking forward to it. Don't worry about me, Rita. I'm doing well. Hope you've been taking care of yourself and the baby. Please let Kenneth and everyone at the pub know I'm happy. You don't seem to eat much bread here in Teethrow.
Do you miss it? Would you rather be eating the kind of food they have in Kreutz?
I like eating all kinds of different foods from different places. I think it's fun. I also want to learn to cook like you do, so I can make Dale food from home.
Oh my. Well, then I'd better teach you how to make all his favorites. The men from Teethrow aren't very complicated. As long as you keep feeding them well, they'll do anything you want. Latina, you're 10 years old, right?
Yes, well, almost 10 years old.
Almost. I see. Still young, much too young. Then again, young ones do seem to grow up fast these days.
Latina! When you're done in here, do you want to come with me to visit the Sunas?
Who are they?
The Sunas are those that train and care for our hunting dogs.
You have dogs?
Oh, yes. You like dogs?
Yes, I absolutely love dogs. Look at them.
There are lots of wild critters in the mountains, so the pups up here aren't like those in the city. We put them to work.
Is it okay to pet them?
Good question. They aren't too keen on anyone but the Sunas. Can she, Isabine?
She can pet this little guy.
Come here, you are so cute.
If you brush him a little, he'll like you even more.
Okay.
Got one. Go.
Looks like you still got the touch, Dale. Great shot.
Are you sure you don't want to stay and become the head of the village?
Don't be stupid. You're gonna be head of the village. I am a recce. That is my fate. I left to fight, and to keep my home safe.
Those were the most adorable dogs.
I know, aren't they? Want to see them again?
Can we go tomorrow?
First the candy, and now this.
Dale, did I mention Latina helped me make the dumplings?
She made them? Oh, they're so good!
Dale, your mom made them. I only helped.
I know, but the thought of you cooking them makes them taste better.
This is good. Is it chicken?
It's a mountain bird, fresh caught today.
You mean from the hunt you went on?
Yeah, Big Brother didn't miss a single shot.
That's wonderful, Dale.
He's something. We wouldn't have got anything without him.
A successful hunt is a group effort. I just handled the bow.
Doesn't make you any less amazing.
Apparently, York has begun feeling guilty again.
You're the eldest son. The notion that you'd be the head of the village someday was one everyone took for granted. Even you.
Yeah.
At first, the plan was that you would lead and York would be the recce.
But then negotiations with the Duke changed everything, and those wouldn't have been possible if I hadn't been gifted. The old bag was right.
Thanks to that deal and your sacrifice, Teeth Row has royal support. Maybe not officially, but it's an open secret. The other Teeth Row recce's have confirmed it.
I'm not doing anything special, just my job. My brother should focus on his.
Well, it sounds like you got over it.
Yeah, I'm alright now.
Is that little devil girl why? Did she help you accept things?
She just makes me feel better. When life weighs on me, she always seems to know what to say. Hey, Latina.
Huh?
Are you happy here? Be honest.
Happy? Of course I'm happy. Because I'm here with you. Are you happy, Dale?
Yeah. Your happiness means the world to me. As long as you're happy, so am I. I see you've got your journal out, once again. Adding more?
Yep. I've really been enjoying our time in Teeth Row. I'm writing it down so I won't forget. That way, even if something happens, and I have to leave you or you begin to hate me, I'll always remember how happy I am right now. No matter what, I don't ever want to forget.
I can't imagine a situation that could ever make me hate you.
You never know, things could change when I grow up. One day, it might turn out that I am bad. And if that happens to me, I want you to tell me I'm bad and if I'm doing something wrong. If you're the one who tells me, I'll know it's true. And it's for my own sake, because you're a good man.
You know, I'm only human, Latina. I'm not as perfect as you think I am.
You don't have to be perfect to be my favorite person in the world.
Latina, you're a better person than I'll ever be.
Well, I'll be. Isn't that something?
All the dogs have gotten attached to her. I've never seen anything like it.
It took me longer to make friends with this one than the others.
Because he's the pack leader. He doesn't usually make friends with people.
You're so good with these pups. You really do love dogs.
Yes, I do.
Seems like they've taken a shine to you too, from the looks of it. I think I'll take you someplace special tomorrow. Somewhere you'll really like.
Someplace special? Where is it?
Can't say. It's a secret place, so don't tell anyone.
Not even Dale?
No, not even Dale. If he were to find out, he probably wouldn't let you go.
Is it dangerous?
Come now, my darling little Latina. You really think I'd put you in harm's way?
You sound just like Dale. You two are a lot alike. Where are we?
Almost at where my friend lives.
Your friend?
Mm-hmm. We've known each other a long time, and I decided I wanted to introduce you to him. All right, we're here.
Every day?
This week, anyway. She takes some dried meat and goes. I'm pretty sure she gets all the snacks she wants at Granny's, so I've been wondering who it's for.
She's been up with the Sunas a lot. Perhaps she's been feeding it to the dogs?
I don't think that's it. The Sunas are very strict. They won't let the dogs take food from anyone else. I suspect Granny knows what's going on, but...
Good luck getting it out of her. If it is some game she's concocted, she's never gonna tell.
Exactly.
Thanks for telling me. I'll check it out.
Mrs. Magda? May I go outside and play?
Sure, go ahead. Just don't stay out too late, all right?
Can I take some more dried meat?
Take as much as you like.
Okay, thanks.
Latina knows better than to go so far out into the mountains alone. I'm gonna have to scold her for this. I recognize your mark, old bag. Even I've never been this deep in the mountains. Where's she going?
I brought more dried meat with me today. Want some? Like it? It's good, huh? You want some more?
Latina! That's a wild animal. You shouldn't feed it. It's dangerous. And not just for you. If he gets too used to people, that's bad for him.
But Dale...
Wild animals can also carry diseases, so it's not a good idea to touch them. Not unless
I'm not
you have
wild.
to.
I'm mad. Real mad.
I can see that.
Your fur! It's bristling! What's wrong? Did Dale scare you? Are you mad?
Not mad.
Latina.
I'm sorry. Grandma said this place was a secret, and I really liked coming here. So I kept coming. I'm sorry.
I bite?
No, don't bite Dale. He was just worried about me. He's not mean. He's nice.
I knew the old bag was up to something. But a phantasmic beast this close to the village?
Is that strange?
Very strange. They don't usually come near human settlements.
Why not?
Phantasmic beasts are of a higher order than magical beasts. They're very intelligent and don't like getting involved with humans because they know the trouble it can cause.
That can't be right. His whole family lives here.
What?! An entire pack? I'm speechless!
They're called soaring wolves. Grandma said they're a secret that only the village heads know about.
So the teeth rows in these phantasmic beasts have been neighbors for years, and it's remained a secret and hasn't caused any problems?
Correct. We soaring wolves formed a pact with the teeth row that dates back generations. As long as neither side breaks it, it will go on indefinitely.
That's one hell of a deal my ancestors made. How did they manage to keep this truce under wraps? I never heard anything about it, not even a whisper. Not to mention...
Right here? Or here?
The second one. That's the spot.
A phantasmic beast rolling over and letting a little girl brush its belly is just bizarre. Really bizarre. And that one seems like the pack leader, too! At his size, he could easily wipe out an entire village. But she's got him acting as gentle as a house pet. Here's something else. You know that?
I love them all, but I'm closest with Bint. He's got the fluffiest tummy in the whole pack.
Crafty old bag.
I can't get enough of the fluffiness, and he won't let me stop petting him.
This seems to be a pattern with her.
The dogs and teeth thrower are my friends. Now the soaring wolves are too.
I see. The older she gets, the more she amazes me.
Ta-da! On guard! So how does it look on me? Is it okay?
You are such an adorable little girl. It looks great on you.
Latina is by far the cutest thing. I'd say our traditional clothes suit her very well. She really makes them come alive. I think she might even be prettier than the bride.
Hey, idiot, that's too far. You too, Granny? It's Frida's night.
You're as handsome as the groom.
Huh? Not in this belt. That would be silly.
Huh?
Take a closer look at York's belt. See how it has fruit and flowers? Those embellishments signify that he's the groom.
Oh. So pretty. And here comes the bride. Oh, wow.
I don't even want to think about Latina getting married. There's no way I'm gonna let some random bonehead take her away. At least not without breaking both his arms and both his legs first. I could use magic to turn him to dust, but if I object to the man that she wants, she might hate me.
Dale, something wrong? Why do you seem so upset?
Thank you for your blessing.
Congratulations.
Thanks for coming.
Where's Dale?
Missing someone?
Yes.
If you want my dumb grandson, he's outside. But before you join him, put a coat on.
Dale?
Huh? Hey, Latina, what's up? It's cold out here. You should go back inside.
Ute, she told me something. If I don't feel happy, I don't have to smile and pretend.
I'm not pretending, Latina, so you don't have to worry about me.
But Dale, you seem sad.
What do you mean? We're celebrating. How could I be sad?
I wish I could wake up tomorrow all grown up.
Latina, don't try to grow up faster than you need to, okay? Take your time. What's with that look? I said don't worry, I'm fine. To protect the Teeth Row, to defend my clan, I became a Recce and chose to keep this place safe from the outside world. If I didn't have the powers I do, I might have happily stayed here my entire life. You know, I am tipsy. Think maybe I'll take a walk to sober up a bit. Wanna come with me? Only a few hours ago, York and Frida got married right here. He's scared, but he'll grow to be a good leader.
We are the Teeth Row. We have our own culture and live by our own laws. Officially, we're not even part of Le Bond. Thanks to our clan's strength and the magical gear we produce, we've been able to remain autonomous and free from conflict with the nearby lords. But there are new lords now, and unfortunately some of them seem to have taken issue with us being here. So we invited a high priest from the Church of Asfar to the village to act as our intermediary. He helped us forge a pact with Duke Eldstedt, a powerful player in Le Bond's political landscape. To keep outsiders from meddling with Teeth Row, we offered the Duke the servitude of one of our native sons, a young man favored by the gods, and designated an indomitable hero, one of the few with abilities that can threaten a demon lord. In short, to keep our home and everyone in it safe, we gave him you.
I must do this to protect my clan. I must! I must! I must! I must. What am I doing? Am I actually protecting anything? It was hard to believe I was. I never felt that way until I met someone who needed me. I'm okay, Latina. Really. And it's all because you saved me.
I did?
Oh yes, meeting you changed my life.
If that's true, then I guess we saved each other. If saving me or my being with you has helped you in any way, then I'm happy.
This sweet girl. What kind of woman is she going to be? Will she still have this same caring smile when she's standing at the altar someday with someone else? No! I'm not letting some bonehead marry Latina!
Sure.
Any man that wants her will have to go through me. And I'm not going down. Nobody can beat me. I'm a hero.
Good luck.
Hey, Dale, are you drunk?
Does it seem like I am? Are you worried about me, Latina? You're such a good girl, so sweet, so caring. No one's good enough for you. You're not marrying anybody. Never, never, never. You're gonna be
Ignore him. Latina, if you want to get married, come to me. I'll find you a good, strong man to put this idiot in his place.
No way, old bag! Stay out of it! If you get involved, that might actually happen!
This is the town of Kreutz. The south part of town is where Kenneth and Rita's pub, the Dancing Tabby Cat, is.
That's the place where Dale's been living, isn't it?
Yeah. And you know Rita? She's got a baby in her tummy.
Well, in that case, we should make a Kermesi charm for them.
A charm? For good luck?
You can decorate the outside of it, Latina, and as far as what goes inside of it, that'll be my idiot grandson's responsibility.
Dale knows how?
Oh, yeah. Even he ought to be able to play the priest long enough to accomplish that.
Oh, hi, Dale.
Latina!
So your new coat is ready, huh?
Yeah, it is.
It looks like your old one.
Well, the more complicated parts have been redone. And you know what that means. We can head back to Kreutz.
I guess so.
What, you don't want to go back anymore?
No, it's not that. I miss Kenneth and Rita and Chloe and everybody back in Kreutz. But I kinda...
I understand. You've spent 2 months here, so it'll be hard to say goodbye.
Oh, that means we're gonna have to hurry.
A charm?
Yeah, I really feel like I should make one for Rita.
It's that old bag again. She keeps butting in.
Hey, Dale, will you help me make one?
I should have everything you need to make one. We should have time before we leave.
Oh, great!
These go on the inside. But first, I have to pray over them to get them ready. So, Latina, do you think you can handle making the frame that's going to hold them?
Yes!
Oh, how could I ever say no to that face? It's impossible. I'm gonna go slow. Now watch closely.
Okay. Very pretty.
Around here, you learn how to help make these at a very early age.
We're gonna have to be leaving soon, aren't we?
I'm afraid so.
Vind, I'm going back to Kreutz now. We've had a lot of fun, haven't we?
Kreutz?
No, it's Kreutz. It's somewhere way over that way. It's a human town.
Town?
It must be so inconvenient for you humans not being able to fly. And with those fragile, furless forms of yours, even the smallest of beasts can pose a serious threat to you.
Well, from a phantasmic beast point of view, I guess we do seem kind of lame.
I suppose.
Now that I've had the chance to talk with him, the leader of the Soaring Wolves isn't really that much different than the old guys at the Tabby Cat.
You may take them.
Feathers?
If you're carrying something rich in our magic power, the beasts that lack intelligence will avoid you out of instinctive fear.
That sounds pretty handy. Thanks a lot.
Bye, Vint. Take care. Goodbye, Mr. Cornelio. And thank you for everything.
My pleasure. I had a wonderful time. Having a student as willing to learn as you were made for quite an enjoyable teaching experience.
When are you leaving?
Tomorrow.
I see. Well, I'm certainly going to miss you.
Oh, same here. And thank you for all the things you taught me how to make, Clarissa.
It was fun for me, too. Oh, that's right. I just made cupcakes. You want some for your trip?
Huh? Yes, please.
She's an amazingly bright child.
She shines so brightly, she's my guiding light. And in spite of her age, she's modest. So on top of being cute, she's the sweetest girl ever.
You know, Dale, it was easy to tell why you looked different when you came back to town.
Huh?
You see, I'd heard about the trouble you had in the city. And I'd also heard about the devil child you were raising. Then, when I finally saw her in person, it all became clear.
I see nothing gets past you, sir.
A temple is a tiny little world unto itself. The more that people try to keep something quiet, the more likely other people will hear about it.
Hey, look, Dale! Clarissa gave us all these to take with us.
She did? Lucky us!
Clearly, sending you out into the world was the right choice. I'll be able to say that to Wendelgard now, and say it with real confidence.
Sir,
Clarissa was nice enough to give them to us.
Oh, I see. Well, they certainly look tasty.
We went to go see Mr. Cornelio to say goodbye and thank him for everything.
Well then, before she goes, I want to give Latina something to remember me by.
Like what?
It won't take up any room in your bag, so it's the perfect souvenir.
Hey, Granny, come on! Don't go spoiling Latina too much!
That's pretty rich coming from you. As chieftain of the Teeth Row, I hereby grant you a name. Our clan must always show hospitality to one of our own. And what that means is you're welcome to come back here whenever your heart desires, Latina.
I'd love to.
You're usually supposed to be an adult when you receive your name. But let's face it, there's no guarantee that I'll still be around if we wait until then. So I want you to keep it inside here till the time comes. And then, once you're all grown up, you can ask Dale what it means. Speaking of, you let me know if you get fed up with him, you hear? Shouldn't be too hard to find someone better for you.
But Grandma, Dale is the best. It's thanks to him that I got to meet you, Grandma.
I'm sure you're gonna grow up to be a fine girl, Latina, and I'm not wrong about these things very often. In fact, never.
I hope that when I become a grandma, I'll be just like you.
Whoa, Latina! Aim a little higher!
All right, we are going to feast tonight. Since this is goodbye till next we meet, we want to make it special, don't we?
You take care, Dale.
You too, Latina. You be careful.
I will. Thanks, Mrs. Magda. And thank you for taking care of us.
York, I'm counting on you, you know.
I know. I got it.
Now, Latina, come back soon.
All right, go on. Or you'll still be in the mountains when the sun sets.
Thank you so much for these ribbons, Grandma.
You're welcome. You know those coats we wear in the fields or while traveling, the ones that keep the beasts away?
Yeah, I know the ones. What about them?
It so happens that they have soaring wolf hair woven into them.
What?
We use it to rope off our fields, too, to keep the animals out. Latina helped us gather a whole bunch of that hair this year.
So that's why you had Latina brushing them all the time.
Normally, I just wait and have Randolph and the men go around and gather it up when the wolves start to shed at this time of year. But now we've got enough to last us for years.
I had no idea. Well, I guess you could think of it as Latina giving back a little.
Mind you, no blabbing about how we managed to get all that hair, since we don't want to have to share it with outsiders.
Yeah, I suppose you've got a point there.
Now, where'd I put them? I made these out of the finest soaring wolf hair I could get my hands on. See that Latina wears these on your journey back. It'll give you some extra peace of mind.
Those ribbons would probably sell for a crazy price, come to think of it.
Thank you, everybody, for everything!
Be
You two
careful.
come back soon, you hear?
Hey, they can't see us anymore.
Just wait. One day, I'm gonna be back. You hear?
I'm glad I brought her to meet my family after all.
thought you two would show up.
Hi, Joseph. We won't be here very...
No! Aya!
That was close.
It's good to be back. I missed you. Atia, play with me. Stop it, you're tickling me, Maya.
Baby or not, she's definitely a beastman. I almost blacked out from that shot to the chin she gave me.
Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. You want a kid to be energetic.
Maya, come over here now, will you?
No!
Latina just got here and she's tired. Let her be now.
No, let us stay! Let us stay with Atia!
Maya?
Atia! Yes, Maya? Mine! Oh, mine!
Looks like you're a popular girl, Latina. Be careful you don't do anything you'll regret.
Maya, stay! Maya, stay with Atia!
Oh, hi! I see you've come back.
Ute, please forgive our intrusion.
Mrs. Ute! Atia! No!
Oh my, what's gotten into Maya?
I think she wants to keep Latina all to herself. She's pretty insistent.
Lately she's become a bit needy. Her father spoils her.
Joseph, the last time we came, did she stop crying pretty soon after we left?
No, it was actually kind of legendary.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry, buddy.
Hey, you know what? Maybe this time you two could leave early in the morning before Maya wakes up? Not that I want to chase you off or anything.
Oh, no. No, I totally get it. We could hear her crying for quite a ways after we left the village.
Here. You want it? Wow, you sure eat a lot for someone so little, Maya. Ooh, what's that, Mrs. Ute?
It's a crumble I made with fresh fruit and sugar. I'd be glad to teach you how to make it if you want.
Okay.
I told Ute she should make some of Maya's favorite things to eat. Wait till she's had her fill, and then she'll start to wind down and get sleepy. And that's when we'll pull her off Latina.
We can do this.
No, Dale, wait. It's not polite to play games when you're at the dinner table.
No, I'm sorry.
That's right. That's a good girl. There.
Play with Atia.
Latina, we have to leave really early in the morning.
We do? Why?
I'm worried about the weather. I want to get out of the woods early.
Okay. I'm cold. Do you mind if I come a little closer, Dale?
Not at all. Maya may try to monopolize her, but in the end, Latina is still mine.
But when did she...
I don't know. She just turned up. A great plan, but it sure didn't work.
I'm going to make breakfast now so you can eat something before you head out.
I'm sorry, but I have to go!
So long, Joseph! Nice seeing you!
Yeah, you come back again real soon, okay?
And another page for the legend. We're going to stay in Kavala again for a while, but this time it's mostly to rest up, not to sightsee.
Dale, I wonder... Well, I wanted to buy souvenirs for Chloe and Sylvia and Rita too. And Kavala has so many pretty things for sale.
They do. You want to go look around the market?
Yes!
Come on. Get your fresh produce here. Yes, fresh produce. Finest in the land.
I'm so full, aren't you? Everything you ate was really tasty. The clams most of all.
You're right, we sure don't get food like that in Kreutz.
Oh, the souvenirs.
Up ahead's where they sell all the souvenirs. They're bound to have some interesting stuff.
It's neat shopping in an outdoor market, but going in a store and seeing things on display is fun too. Look, what do you think of this for Rita?
Oh yeah, that'll do nicely. Pricier than I thought. Do you still have enough money left over after that?
Yeah. Do you really think Rita's going to like it?
Of course she will. You're the one who picked it out after all. Whoa! The Rose Princess!
Dale, do you know her?
No, she's just kind of a friend of a friend. But you know, I've heard a lot of stories about her, and besides, nobody else I know of has hair like that.
Is it a magical trait?
You know about those?
Yeah, Mr. Cornelio taught me about them. People born with magic power have really brightly colored hair and eyes. It was like that in the place where I was born. There were lots of people who had magic traits.
Does your hair color mean your powers are strong?
The magic I have isn't powerful. My hair's the same color as Rag's. It's hereditary.
She's called the Rose Princess, but she's the daughter of a local lord. If I remember right, her eye color's a magical trait as well. They're the color of the god with the indigo-colored providence. She's a high-ranked priestess in the Church of Neely. But tell me, Latina, how much magic power have you got?
I'm not really sure. But I remember Rag was really good at magic, an expert. And he used to tell me that I didn't have very much.
What type of magic traits did people have in your hometown anyway?
They had purple hair. Really, really purple hair.
There it is. We're finally back.
Yeah. I hope everyone's okay.
Yeah. Bet they've all been just waiting to see you again.
Is anyone here?
Latina!
We're back, Rita!
Well, welcome home. Did you have fun on your trip?
Yeah, and lots of things happened that I didn't even write you about.
Really? I can't wait to hear all about it. So where's Dale?
Huh? Dale? Dale!
Here I am. I was just tying the horse up out back.
Oh, so you're back. Welcome home.
Good to be here.
Hi, Kenneth. I'm back.
Hey, what's wrong?
Nothing. It's just that I really wanted to be the first to tell you that we were back. But Dale got to you ahead of me.
Well, now that was awfully rude of him, wasn't it?
What are you saying? It's my fault?
Oh, I think you know what you did.
All right, fine. I ruined Latina's fun. I take full responsibility.
You're the same old Dale. Well, I'm glad you're both okay. Good to see you again, Latina.
I am gonna get plastered after the day I just had.
You say that every day.
Welcome, everyone!
Well, you look who's back.
Yes, I am back. I'm looking forward to serving you all again.
Yeah! Let's get drunk to celebrate the return of the little miss here.
You were gonna do that anyway.
I've come back, Mr. Jill.
And I, for one, am glad you did.
Place just wasn't the same without you, Missy. Yeah, the Tabby Cat ain't nothing without its main attraction, right?
Right!
Just because it's a special night, I'll let that slide. She seems a lot more grown up since I last saw her.
Well, she's had a lot happen to her.
And you too?
You bet. I am so glad we got to go on that trip together.
old skull at the Temple of Aspar. It's not Mr. Cornelio's house. It really is totally different.
Latina!
Chloe!
You're back!
Yeah, it's good to be home.
I missed you so much, Latina. I wore this every day to remember you.
Is that really my old horn?
Yep. This is the same one you broke off.
It kind of looks like a gem now.
At first, I wasn't quite sure what to do with it.
Hey, you want me to make that a necklace? I've already got all the tools I'll need for it at my dad's shop.
Rudy did that?
And ever since, it's been my most treasured possession. The whole time you were gone, I'd look at it and wonder when you'd be coming back home.
Welcome home, Latina.
Thanks, Sylvia. It's so good to see you.
Nothing new happened in Kreutz while you were away. Same old, same old. But enough about me. Tell us more about your trip. Chloe told us why you went on your trip, but I want more details. Tell me everything about the clothing you wore and the food that you ate. Were there any magic beasts or bandits? Were you ever attacked?
Let's talk about one thing at a time. Hey, Dale?
What's up?
Well, I've got that bad feeling again.
Do you sense danger?
Over by those trees. Something just seems off.
Probably bandits. But it doesn't seem like they're after us. So should I bother with them?
What's wrong?
I'll take them out.
Huh?
Spirits who embody the rock in the earth, Dale entreat you! Mofus Nauto Imo Elise! Ora Scufo Taleb Nido! Tierra Egunakia! Morphosis!
It just fell.
You bastard! Stay back!
Good job. You okay, Dale? Are you hurt?
There's no need to worry. I'm fine. You really are such a little sweetheart.
Glad you're all right, Dale.
Could have been worse. They lucked out.
So Dale beat some bandits who could have robbed you? Traveling sounds like so much fun.
What? Are you crazy? You must have been scared.
I wasn't, not really. Even when there were magic beasts, Dale never had any trouble taking them out.
Magic beasts? I want you to tell me everything that happened.
Wait, huh? I almost forgot. I brought gifts for both of you.
It's beautiful.
I love it. Thank you.
I got one too, except the color of mine is pink. So all three of us have one.
Yay, we match.
I know you don't believe me, but I swear it's true. You gotta see this place. Whoa, hey look!
Is it her? Is she back?
Huh? Is who back?
Magic beasts and bandits still sound real scary to me.
Why?
Latina, it's you! At last, you're finally back!
Good to see you, Rudy.
Hey! So tell me, Latina, when
Let's
did you...
talk later. Teacher's here.
Sure.
Good morning, children. Time for class.
You fought bandits? That's not like you.
I thought about ignoring them since I wanted to avoid exposing Latina to any danger.
Which would have been the smarter choice.
I know, but I didn't want to disappoint her. After all, I am her hero. I don't care what society thinks, as long as she says,
Dale, you're so cool.
I'm ready to face down any kind of danger.
Dale, Latina said you helped make this. That was sweet.
A Kirmizi charm?
It's not only a fertility charm, it's meant to bring good luck for a safe childbirth and a strong, healthy baby.
Oh, I know all that. But did you really help her make it?
Well, it was Latina's idea to make a charm for Rita. And I am still technically a priest.
I see.
There a problem?
Nope. In all the years I've known you, it's the first time I've ever heard you mention it.
The baby's sure to be very strong.
Kenneth, Once the kid's born, are you gonna start doing that goo goo gaga baby talk?
What made you ask that?
Oh, Maya, don't cry, don't cry. Oh, they're bored.
Kids will change you know? It's what they do. And well, there's something. But you'll see.
Dale, are you feeling okay?
Wow, you and Dale went really far.
A port town. They must have had lots of tasty food there.
Yeah, all the food we ate in Kavala was delicious.
I'll try it someday. What's wrong with just enjoying the food we've got?
Rudy? I have a question. Why are you wearing my horn? Rudy, you spit.
What do you mean?
Right there. I can tell by looking. That's part of my horn.
I never noticed before, but it is a part of your horn.
Chloe, what's the problem? I gave the better one to you, didn't I?
That's not the issue. There are two.
So, I made two of them. Horn is a really tough material to work with, so I wanted to practice. Is that a crime?
Practice, huh? I guess not. Latina, you knew it was yours?
Well, sorta. I can see these little traces of magic power. Don't the rest of you?
Not me. I can't see them.
Dale told me this could happen, that I might be able to see things differently than other people can. I don't try to. It's just part of who I am.
Wow.
Impressive.
You really think so? But back to my horn.
I, kept some. Because it's something rare.
You're right. I guess it is rare.
She bought that?
Thanks for taking such good care of my horn, Chloe.
You're welcome. It's so pretty. I love wearing it.
That makes me happy. And thank you too, Rudy.
Huh? Oh yeah. Sure.
Was it strange to be back in class after so long?
Kinda. I was relieved that no one had changed much. I'm happy Kreutz hasn't changed much either.
I've lived here my whole life. This town doesn't change.
Kitty!
You like cats?
I love cats. But they don't ever seem to want to make friends with me.
Speaking of cats, I saw a whole bunch of them the other night.
A bunch of cats?
That's right. A great big group of them gather in the central marketplace late at night.
Cats? A great big group of them?
You bet. More than you can count.
Cats. Kitties.
You seem unusually fixated on cats. Are you feeling all right?
What? A whole bunch of kitties. Tabby cats, white cats, maybe black cats too. If there are lots and lots of them, surely one would let me pet it.
Latina. Latina.
Huh?
What's wrong? You feeling sick or something?
No, I'm fine, Kenneth. I brought you your order.
What's the matter, miss? You look a bit out of it today.
Something happened at school?
No, I'm all right, thanks.
I wonder if it's boy trouble.
You kidding? No way. She's only 10 years old.
Nah, man. Doesn't matter how old they are. Girls will be girls.
I can't believe that actually came out of your smug face. Makes me want to deck you.
Yeah, let's knock him out.
Hey. Whatever the reason, the little one is acting real strange today.
Latina, what's the matter?
Nothing, it's not important.
Oh, come on, don't just brush me off. Talk to me.
Okay,
I mean, talk to me, but only if you want to.
you see. I want to see the cats! All of them!
You want to see cats?
Can I go? Sylvia said there's lots of cats at the marketplace. They gather there every night. But I'm not allowed to go out after dark.
She's interested in cats?
That's not too unusual for a kid at her age.
Could she be any cuter? You can go. However, I've got to go with you.
Thank you, Dale. You're the best ever.
I know. I am the best. It's perfect.
You don't have to go out at night. If you want to see some cats, there's a fella who lives next door to me who's got so many he's famous for them.
Lots of kitties?
My perfect plan!
You think your next door neighbor would let me come over and see his cats? And pet them?
He and I are friendly. I've known him a while. I'd be happy to ask if that was okay.
Really? Thank you so much!
Damn it, Gilvester!
He's an old bachelor, originally from some far-off island. He goes by the name of Gojo Shihesu. Funny name, if you ask me.
Huh? Shihesu? Sounds familiar.
Yeah, old man Shihesu. You remember him, right? He used to help lots of adventurers back in the day.
I think I vaguely knew that, but what I remember is some guy named Shihesu at Grandpa's funeral. Before he married the old bag and had a family, my grandpa was an adventurer too. Maybe he knew this guy back then.
Wasoi, wasoi! Come on, let's go! Hi, Dale, look! Kitties, kitties, kitties! And more! They're everywhere!
That's right.
I'm Shihesu. Welcome.
I'm Dale Recce. Thanks for having us.
Recce? From Teethrow?
It's okay, come here.
So you're Dale Recce, Wendelgard's grandson?
Whatever she did, please accept my most sincere apologies.
Oh, that takes me back. Your grandpa Reinhardt, he was the most eligible bachelor in town. Good with magic, skilled with a sword, and not too shabby to look at either. As a young man, he had his pick of the girls. But for some reason, he chose Wendelgard.
I know. I don't get it either, and I'm their grandson.
Well, Reinhardt was an odd one. Never liked glory or fame. He had a different outlook than most men and marched to the beat of his own drum. He was also too talented for his own good, which quite likely was part of the problem.
That pipe.
Hmm?
It reminds me of one my grandma has. They're very similar.
It's from my homeland. Reinhardt seemed to be very interested in it, so I gave him a few.
That explains it, but the design on hers is different. It has a flower pattern on it, whereas yours has a dragon by the bowl.
Doesn't sound like one I gave him. None of mine had flowers.
Oh, really?
Are you talking about your grandma's pipe?
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty and asked her about it. She told me that your grandpa made it for her himself.
I can believe it. Reinhardt had the brains to do anything.
She called him sharp. She said he had a talent for making stuff and was good with his hands, which made up for him not being good with other things.
That old bag, what the heck did she tell you?
Hmm?
Latina, don't pay any attention to us. You go have fun playing with the cats.
Okay.
When I was ready to retire from adventuring, I thought it would be a good idea to go into trade. Having been all over and made so many connections, import-export just seemed like the natural choice. Need anything? I can get you a good deal.
Thanks for the offer, but I'm good.
I'm no expert on cultural diversity, but the folks around here don't seem to visit temples as much as they do where I'm from.
Yeah. Teethrow's traditions are a bit different than Laban's too, so I know what you mean.
Back in my home country, the rate of child mortality is unfortunately high. So we tend to celebrate children's growth and their prosperity.
Like their health and well-being?
Yeah. For example, when a child in my homeland reaches a certain age, we hold a special ceremony and they wear a special outfit. Usually, it's held at about the same age Latina is now.
Oh.
It's meant to wish the children well as they near adulthood. I think it's a lovely practice, and that it would do well here too.
It could. Sure.
The outfits alone clearly demonstrate the cultural significance.
Here's the outfit, sir.
Yes, please, show my friend here. This is what I was talking about. The children wear this for the ceremony.
Oh.
Since you're both here, why not have her try it on?
Really?
Well, she doesn't have to.
It's the color. I'm just not certain she'd look good in something so bold.
Nonsense. Latina is a fine girl. I think a strong color suits her well.
Latina is beautiful no matter what she wears, but as her guardian, I feel it is my responsibility to ensure she always looks her best.
Don't, Dale. It's a waste of money.
Latina, any money I spend on you is never a waste.
But I don't need lots of expensive clothes right now. They'll be better once I'm grown up.
You've got a point. It doesn't make sense to buy something you'll grow out of. My adorable little Latina is only going to be little for a limited time.
Wait, Dale, don't hug me right now. Cats don't like being squeezed. They run away.
She'll try the robe. Wow! Latina, you're so cute!
Be careful! Don't damage the merchandise!
Sorry, but oh my goodness, you're cute. So cute. I mean, you're always cute, but this is cuteness on a whole new scale. Devastating cuteness.
It's not weird?
Of course not. Nothing you wear could look weird. It's adorable.
Looks great! Just like I thought it would. It's yet another reason they should adopt the practice here.
Convincing temples to start new traditions is no easy task. You'd need someone with lots of influence.
Perhaps you don't have that kind of pull now. However, in time, I think you might, or at least enough to affect the practices of temples here. And when you do, I hope you'll remember the rantings of an old man. Let me think. I'd say about 10 years. You should definitely have enough sway by then.
You really think so? I can't make any promises.
Oh, of course, I don't expect you to. You just buying the one will be fine. What's wrong?
Nothing. Will cash be okay?
It will! Pleasure doing business with you!
He laughs just like the old bag does.
That's the kind of thing they wear overseas?
Looks tricky to get around in.
Is it strange?
Not strange. I'd call it exotic. It's fresh and different, and that's great.
Yeah, that thing looks real pretty on you.
Very sharp.
Thank you.
That Shihesu. They only went for the cats, and it seems he gave them the hard sell. But they seem to be satisfied customers. So I'll let it slide.
She really does look exceptionally adorable. I'm sure glad I bought it after all.
But Dale, wasn't it real expensive?
Rita, you even have to ask.
Who cares what it cost? When it comes to Latina, money's no object.
You knew that's what he would say.
Yeah, you're right. Celebrating children's prosperity. That sounds like a fine tradition to me. She's so small, it's easy to forget. But one of these days, she's gonna be all grown up.
Let me think. I'd say about 10 years. You should definitely have enough sway by then.
10 years from now. By then, she won't be a little girl anymore. She'll be an adult. What will have become of us, I wonder, once she's grown?
I'm bored. I'm bored.
What is it?
Latina's gone. I'm bored.
You missed the child. Yes, that young one did have a pleasing scent.
Daddy? Want to see her. Now. Daddy?
My son, you are still young. You lack strength and experience. You cannot venture out.
Don't care. Going.
I said you're staying here.
No. No, I go see her.
You are not old enough yet.
She'll pet me. Lots and lots.
Making me jealous won't work.
I'll tell Mommy.
That's playing dirty, and you know it.
I'm gonna visit Latina right now!
Your tummy's so big, it's hard to believe. It's kicking! Is it heavy having a belly that big? It looks it.
You bet it's heavy. It's done a real number on my hips and back.
I could cast a healing spell.
That's sweet of you. But no, I have lots to get ready for. I can't take it too easy.
Lots of what?
Being a mom is more than just having a baby. It's a big job.
Moms do so much, they're amazing. Oh! This is a very special hair ribbon. I was told to wear it for protection on our journey home. You want to borrow it for good luck?
I appreciate the offer, Latina, but I already have my own protection charm. This one, remember?
Hi!
Besides, Dale's grandma made these ribbons for you, so you're the one who should be wearing them. Though I must say, they are quite lovely and unique.
I know, aren't they? A new friend I made, who's also a friend of Dale's grandma. He helped make them.
Wow, you make friends everywhere you go.
A friend, huh?
Is this particular friend the bad kind?
The phantasmic beast kind. Turns out a whole pack lives next to our village.
Really? You're kidding.
If an adventurer was dumb enough to try and take them all on, I doubt there'd be enough left of him to bury.
Even if that guy was you?
I chatted with the pack leader once or twice. I don't think messing with him would be very smart.
Yeah, I see.
Even if I did want to fight him, he made friends with her.
Friends with who?
Latina, who else?
Of course.
They call themselves Soaring Wolves. The ribbons that Latina is wearing were made with their fur.
Pretty impressive for hair ties.
My people use it in the gear they make. It's fancy stuff.
These ribbons are beautifully made.
Helmine?
Hello, Dale. We meet again.
Who's this?
I assume this one's your miniature mage.
I'm young. I'm not miniature.
Helmine, why are you here?
I figured you wouldn't be back in the capital anytime soon. So to prep for our next assignment, I came here.
Our assignment?
Do you have a room I could rent?
We do. Would you like it?
What? You can't stay here at the Tabby Cat?
Why not? It makes sense, all things considered.
But you could stay anywhere!
Just for a week. Then we report for duty.
So it hasn't gotten better. You still can't deal with her.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Oh, Dale. What about all the sweet nothings you used to whisper?
I see you haven't changed. You even look like you did when I was a rookie.
And yet, for some reason, you never showed any interest in me.
You were never my type, Helmine. I went and married a girl who is.
Well, now, that's blunt.
Oh, I don't think Latina likes her either.
Latina?
Dale, do you have a new job? Is it gonna take a long time?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're going to have to be on your own again for a little bit.
It's okay, I'll be fine. I'll make sure to take care of things while you're gone.
Looks like someone wants to have your back.
But he won't do it in front of Helmine.
Don't worry about me. I'll be right here waiting. I just wish you didn't have to leave again so soon.
Well, someone's a little clingy.
It's my fault. Whenever I go on jobs, I have to leave her. Poor thing. She tries so hard to be brave when I'm gone.
Oh, my mistake. I now see you're the one who can't seem to let go. I'll give you some space. Ta-ta!
Dale, who's she? Someone you work with?
Yeah, that's Helmine. And attitude aside, she's a skilled mage.
Are you friends with her?
Am I friends with her? No, not anymore. What? What is it?
I'll grow up. I'm not gonna stay little forever. I'm only little now because I'm still a kid.
Big, small, short, tall, you're perfect as you are. You're Latina.
But I'm tired of being so little. I want to be a grown-up.
I don't think she just wants to be tall. She knows more than Dale realizes.
A woman's intuition can be downright scary.
There has been an uptick in suspicious activity. At present, I am escorting my father and brother to the area so they can try to deal with the matter. As this letter from my father explains, we're assembling a force to take on the demons. Your pre-mission report can wait. You can submit it when we convene.
Why'd he have to team me up with Helmine? Latina! Latina!
Yes, Dale?
Can I do anything to cheer you up?
Why would I need cheering up? I'm just doing some studying.
Because I've never seen you in such a bad mood. It's like you're under a cloud, that's why.
Dale!
What's up?
I'm not upset about anything. I'm not in a bad mood. You really don't need to worry.
But you seem...
Dale, please stop worrying.
Alright, then I'll be downstairs.
Okay, I'm gonna finish this next chapter. I'll come down after that.
Sure, sounds good. Think you'll be up for some lunch when you're done? Whew.
I hate lying to him. I really wish I could grow up faster.
Easy on the alcohol. You know how you get.
I'm a grown man now, Kenneth. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go over my limit.
You are over her, aren't you?
I've been over her for a long time. That's strong.
Then, I'm guessing this stems from the grumpy mood Latina's been in ever since she got here.
She's so down, how come? I asked, but she told me to stop worrying.
Well, Dale, with your old flame around, she probably feels threatened, wouldn't you?
Huh?
What's so funny?
Oh, nothing. What have you been up to?
Studying. I wanted to get ahead a little.
Oh, you're a good student.
I like to study, it's fun for me. It also helps me not focus on other things.
Clearly, she's the more mature one.
You seem well, Gilvester.
There's been talk. The capital seems to be planning something big.
Pity you aren't still in the game. I'd have come straight to you for help.
Here's your food.
Wonder what's the matter with her. I bet it's the blonde. Hmm? Right. A few years back, she and Dale were an item. Seems like she's jealous. It's cute. She thinks Dale's gonna get stolen away.
Well, that is some woman. I get why. What a rack. Her dress can't contain it. That's true. And you know they say bigger is better.
Here, I brought your soup.
And just how I like it. Thank you.
You are a genuinely adorable child.
Excuse me, I can't talk. I'm working.
There are certain things in life that can only be enjoyed when you're small. I wouldn't be in any hurry to grow up.
I'm gonna get big faster than you think.
She's staying at the Tabby Cat?
She is.
This lady doesn't happen to be a mage, does she?
Yeah. Have you heard of her, Sylvia?
She talked with my dad when she got into town. She wanted to know where the adventurers were. Apparently, she's someone famous in the capital.
Oh? She's always talking down to me and calling me miniature or small every chance she can get. It's awful. She even made fun of me for already having a job. She said I should enjoy being small. But I don't want to be small. I want to be grown up.
Latina, we're kids. We are little. We can't help it. And we can't just make ourselves grow up faster.
But if I were grown up, I wouldn't have to wait for Dale at home. I could go on his jobs and be with him all the time.
You'll always be too little to do that.
I will not. I've grown a lot already.
Rudy, you'll never be big. Your legs are short, your hands are small, and the rest of you is too. You even sound like a baby.
Huh? What? I sound like a baby? I know my voice is a lot higher than all the grown women I know, but... Athia, it's Maya! I didn't think I sounded like Maya!
What's wrong, Latina? Hey, are you alright? Latina, say something. Can you hear us?
Hey, Kenneth.
Yes, Latina?
Do you think when I'm grown up I'll be bigger than I am now?
What do you mean? Of course you'll be bigger. You're taller than you were when you got here.
That's true. Even so, when I'm grown up, I still might not be all that big. Before we had to flee, Rag used to tell me I took after Mauve.
Who's Mauve?
Poor Mauve, she was a very small woman. It makes me wonder if I'm going to stay small too.
Who is Mauve?
Mauve was my female parent. You would say my mother.
Mauve was your mother?
Like I said, Rag thought I took after her. Even though my hair and eyes are the same color as his, my face and horns are more like hers. And even as a grown-up, she was still small.
Latina.
Yes, what?
When you talk about how your mother was small, you're referring to...
To her chest.
You should be talking to Rita about this.
But Ritas are small too. I can't talk about it with a woman who's not big. I asked Mauve once why she was little and she gave me a strange look. Then she pinched my cheeks so hard I thought they'd come off.
Okay, no Rita. Let's think about this a sec. Yeah, you could drink more milk. That might work.
It'll make me bigger?
That's what folks believe.
Got one!
Wendelgard, my friend?
Yes, Hegel?
Why did you have him do this?
He wanted to demonstrate his skills and ingenuity. It proves he'll do just fine in the outside world, if you ask me. Ben's got a bright future. He's a good little pup. And if he's with her, it could make Latina miss this place. She might even come visit Teethrow more often.
You really think so?
I smell her! Going to see Latina!
Ever since Helmine began staying here, Latina's smile's been gone. Give me back my sunshine. But I can't have her kicked out of here just because of that. This sucks.
Drinking alone again?
Are you off to see another ex-boyfriend?
Why? Would you be jealous?
Not even a little.
I just wanted a nightcap before turning in.
You really ought to just pick some guy and marry him. Finally settle down.
I never thought I'd hear something like that from you. You really have gotten older.
From my perspective, it's been a long time.
I suppose you have a point. Hey, Kenneth! Give me the usual.
Here you go. We're close, so I left the bottle. You two enjoy.
Night, Kenneth.
You're leaving me?
You kids keep it down now.
Trying to fit someone like me into the normalcy of a human life is a bad idea.
Is this a lecture?
No, advice. For races with long lifespans, dedicating our lives to one person is talked about as if it's something beautiful and noble. But it's not realistic. What happens when they grow old and die first? Are we supposed to mourn for the rest of our days? That would just be cruel. And it's why many of us prefer not to have someone special. Because the more deeply you care, the more painful goodbye becomes. There's a certain wisdom you get from a long life, but it comes with a special kind of suffering.
When my time comes and I die, will you befriend Latina and help her?
Hell no. If you care for her, you'll just have to live as long as you can.
Goodbye, Rudy.
Bye, Marcel. Bye, Anthony.
See ya. I'm going.
Wait for me!
Soon we won't see each other every day. We're almost done.
Once fall gets here, that's the end of our 2 years of studying at an ASFAR school.
What are you gonna do after we graduate?
I'm apprenticing with my mom. I want to become a tailor.
I'm gonna use my own money and have you make me a whole new wardrobe.
I'll make you some really special clothes you'll look great in. And you, Sylvia?
I've decided to become a priest in the Temple of Oktar.
An Oktar priest? But don't they travel all around the world?
So, we won't get to see you hardly at all?
That's true, but they do fly an Oktar flag right outside the dancing tabby cat, so it should be easy for us to stay in contact. I'm so excited! I might even see Vasilios!
I never heard of Vasilios.
That's the country where devils are from. I forgot I need to be home early today.
Do you have to work at the pub?
Dale's going to the capital, and I said I'd help him get ready. See ya! Rudy!
Latina. About the other day, I wanted to say sorry.
What for?
You know, saying you sounded like a baby.
It's okay, don't worry about it. Oh no, I did it again.
You're fine as you are. You sound like you.
By the way, I was talking with Chloe and Sylvia earlier. They were telling me what they're planning to do once school is over.
Well, Marcel told me that he was gonna work at his parents' bakery.
They make the best bread in town. Once Marcel masters it, I hope that he'd be willing to teach me.
He loves baking as much as he loves eating, so I'm pretty sure he would. Anthony said he's gonna continue going to school.
He's moving on to the next level. I wonder what he'll get to learn. Maybe he'll tell me about it. And you?
I'm joining the guard.
The town guard?
If you want to compete with adventurers but can't do magic, the town guard is kind of the only way to go.
Huh? What did you say?
So, I'll join the reserve. And when I'm all done with my training, I'll get to move up to the main squad and be a full guard.
Adventurers don't just come to the Dancing Tabby Cat, the town guards do too. Want me to ask them to put in a good word for you?
Nah, that's okay. So, what about you, Latina? What are you planning to do?
Me? I don't know. I wish I was already grown up.
Take your time. You only get to be young once. You should enjoy it.
But I want to be an adult.
I was basically forced to grow up. It was way too fast and I wasn't ready. She deserves better. I want her to have all the time she needs.
How long will you be gone this time, Dale?
About a month. Could be 2 if things don't go well. I'm really sorry.
No, I understand. It's okay.
It's okay. Huh.
Dale!
I'm not leaving you. Nainero meru porbu. It's okay.
It's okay.
Do you remember that? Those were the very first human words you ever spoke.
I know. I remember saying them.
Say, that reminds me.
What's up?
You want to go somewhere tomorrow?
You and me?
Yeah, we won't get to spend time together for a while, so let's do it now.
Okay, let's spend some time together.
Now it's pouring! Sorry, Latina.
It's fun riding in the rain, but where are we going?
You'll see. And of course it clears up with